Yesterday, it was reported that Twitch streamer Hassan Piker has reportedly been subpoenaed in a federal Cuba probe.
Most deserved thing I've ever heard in my life,
we actually have a brand new clip from earlier today that's been making the rounds as his viewers try to spin this as a dub. But Hassan...
Right, of course. Because you go break the law, get subpoenaed, and you're going to somehow write this down as a W. Makes sense.
Hassan goes off on his viewers. He does not see it as such at all. A little bit more context before we get to the clip. They say that Hassan, along with the Code Pink co-founder Medea Benjamin, were both served with subpoenas from federal officials as part of a widening investigation into whether U.S. activists violated laws and sanctions while supporting Cuba's communist regime. This is probably what they're referencing regarding the Cuba trip.
Hassan is going down there and living it up in luxury. Meanwhile, you watch somebody like Nick Shirley and he's freaking fighting for his life just to be down there.
Back in March,
I wonder if Hassan is
radicals
cooperating with, just maybe cooperating with the government over there. I mean, the guy's basically a walking communist propaganda arm anyway.
Flock into Havana, staying in 5-star hotels, while island in crisis. It's a mockery of Cuban people. And yeah, even when there was massive power outages occurring across Cuba, this 5-star hotel that Hassan was apparently staying at still had electricity on while he was doing his show. Back in March, this got him a lot of criticism. A lot of people were talking about this. And now, apparently related to the same trip, he's now getting this subpoena. And as mentioned, his viewers are now attempting to spin this subpoena as a dub. In the clip you're about to see, you'll see that, and he's not happy with them. He's not happy about any of this. Now, of course, we'll have to wait and see where this actually goes.
Why would he be happy? But I mean, the guy is so used to facing zero consequences for his actions, he's probably actually scared out of his mind, dude.
Here's how they are taking the news.
I know you usually have the work of rallying the orgs you support, but in case they try to bring you to court, you should definitely consider coordinating with orgs you've been pushing and try to publicly mobilize your community and not only your defense, but use yourself as an example that the admin is hunting down real pro-American voices like Medea. Show them that your emotion goes beyond being a Twitter power user that's buddies with Elon's exes. Dude. Sometimes I welcome
balls
rotting for the rest of my life in a fucking federal penitentiary rather than having to deal with long-term community members who have like unbelievably
where's the disgusted
remarks,
face
even in this fucking moment.
Might be gone for now.
Like, what the fuck, dude? What? You're giving me advice on something that you don't know if I'm doing or not, okay? And then also you have to slap me with a fucking backhand and be like,
I'll have to try. I'll have to try and render a version of it. I don't think it's gonna come out right. Just using AI for it. I don't know.
Do is just, hang out with Elon Musk's exes, dude. Why don't you do some real fucking organizing? Well, bitch, I did. Okay. And guess what? The government was like, we're throwing your ass in jail. Fuck you. Okay. What do you want me to do? Not an ideal way to add to your lore. I know. You can't pay for this kind of publicity.
Why does Hassan every single stream now have to wear a suit? Because he got made fun of for his like horrible designer shirts and whatever, and now he has to wear a suit anytime. Bro, he's actually in like the reverse Nick Fuentes arc. Nick Fuentes wears a suit every time. This guy's he's trying to become like the left Nick Fuentes, I guess.
I'll be honest, I prefer not to have this publicity. Okay, if you think that this is just like it's good, I know some of you are looking for a silver lining in this situation, but this is not good. Okay, there is no world where having to deal with like a federal case is actually a good moment. I would much rather not have to deal with this at all. Okay. Problem is
people are flaming him for trying to dress punk. Yeah, dude. I mean, the guy dresses ridiculously, and then he just decided it's time to put on a suit. I think it's because he's on the news and wanted to look professional. It's all optics to him. Yeah, maybe so. It's just every clip I've seen of Hassan for like the last month or two, I swear the guy's wearing a suit every single time. He looks ridiculous.
Leadership hates the left too. Yeah, but this is one of those moments where they actually do have to say something because they understand that. I mean, who knows? Who knows? That, of course, is going to turn me into a major villain. It's Elon Musk's platform. He fucking despises me, right? And these guys have seen it on their algorithms so much that they're defending the Trump administration. They're actively supporting the Trump administration, not just harming a person that they perceive to be an enemy, but harming themselves. Because when I swing from the gallows, I won't be there alone. Okay? You will be there. They'll put you up there too. This is not about radical commentary. This is not about communism. This is not about socialism.
No, you're right. It's about cooperating. It's about potentially cooperating with the Cuban government when you were going down there, dude. Like,
this is about dissent.
There's nothing to do with dissent. That's what we're breaking the law.
It will not stand.
And that takes us to Asmongold reacting to a different.
He's getting good at fear mongering.
About the.
I mean, that's the only way these guys push their agendas anyway. He's hoping the speech gets into textbooks so hard. Yeah, dude. Well, I mean, textbooks are all freaking super left-leaning, freaking indoctrination books at this point in the first place anyway. So I genuinely wouldn't be surprised you're reading your textbook in 2030 and it's referencing the great Hassan Piker speech of 2026. Must have learned it in Cuba. Yeah, dude.
Initial news before the one that you saw earlier.
This is a person who's built their entire career on bullshitting. You constantly misinterpret people. You constantly make up lies about people. All the time you do that. And
well,
so,
it's not just him that does it. It's basically the entire side that does it because they can't actually fight any of your arguments with anything substantial whatsoever. They just make up stuff you said and push that to people who will never actually go and find out what you actually said and they'll just believe anything this dude says. Because, I mean, once you convince somebody that somebody's like a super ultra racist, they're just going to be like, oh, well, I'll never go listen to that person. So you're never actually going to hear what they have to say. Pretty ridiculous.
now, finally, maybe this is happening to you. Shouldn't have done it.
They're after your boy. They're up my ass.
Yeah.
And I'll obviously get into it right now, but let me blast off real quick.
Blast off.
We will free you, brother. Yeah, free me. Free me. Free me.
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm saying that.
He's not happy, but this is...
I mean, dude, let's be honest. The guy's not gonna go to prison. As funny as it would be, it probably would never happen. I mean, I just can't see a world where it happens. People have done way worse and not gotten basically anything done to them. You know what I mean? Nancy Pelosi's a great freaking example. Guts the system for decades. Nothing happens to her. She just gets to leave in peace, basically.
Jesus Christ.
The news is not great, okay?
Hassan wants to LARP as a freaking leftist martyr.
I mean, it's bullshit.
He wants to be a martyr. See, most people want to be martyrs until they're about to be martyrs.
Just like Hassan says the
then-
rich always get off with their crimes. Yup. Well, it's even funnier too, right? Because Hassan is the rich. This guy's richer than 99.5% of the population, dude. Like, and all the leftist LA streamer clique are too, but then they'll do their weird eat the rich LARP. It's like, bro, that's you, man.
Free me. I can't believe I'm saying that.
It's a reason why they're doing an investigation. Because if they thought that if they thought that he deserved jail time, they wouldn't have done a subpoena. They would have arrested him. They would have charged him with something. So they don't know that. That's why they're doing a subpoena to look into it and investigate it to figure out what's true and what's not. So I don't think that anybody should draw conclusions.
That is the latest.
Sure. Innocent until proven guilty, of course. I just think it's pretty amusing that it's Hassan Piker of all people, because the guy has openly broken the law on stream before, calling people to violence and doing whatever else, right? Like, it's weird that this is the first time he would actually... They're just fishing for something at this point? Yeah, possibly. It's just weird that this is like the first time Hassan might actually face any real consequences for his actions. I mean, the guy... I always said it after he shocked his dog. I was like, I can't believe this is the thing that like has caused the most outrage about Hassan Piker, that he shocks his dog, not the fact that he's actively calling people to violence live on stream. Which, I mean, if people hate him for shocking his dog, like, good, of course you should hate him for shocking his dog. It's just the guy's done a lot. The guy's done a lot of bad things in his career. This is just the tip of the iceberg, bro. So it's good to see that at the very least the government's looking into the fact that he was doing something malicious in Cuba, because I mean, the whole story just seems pretty bizarre in the first place, right? I also saw as I'm watching Hassan while Hay watches them, while Ando watches Hay. Hey, that's the content farm, the content pipeline. You know.
So today, y'all, we're gonna be debunking a huge streamer by the name of Asmon Gold. This guy has
Oh, consider him debunked. I can already tell from the start of this video. I'm not racist, I swear. I swear. Dude, like, come on.
millions on YouTube, millions on Twitch.
Like, bro, come on, man.
And pretty much every time I see him on the internet, a clip of his or a tweet of him is something racist. Now, this all started because...
It's not always racist. It's sexist sometimes, too. And also...
Don't forget about all the isms, dude. Not just the racism.
I do discriminate against people with disabilities. But yeah, sometimes it's racist too. Yeah, sure.
Because of a tweet and post that we already did a video on, right? Joe Bart, shout out to Joe. But he had a clip of him.
Oh man, this was... I know I think I covered the stream before last. Maybe it's the last one. Dude, this entire like Joe Bartolozzi guy thing is just, it's so pathetic, dude.
Basically saying that black people aren't inherently more violent than any other group of people. In quote, he states, if you are going to say statistically they do, that is only because of impoverished areas and the lives they've been given due to the implications of systemic racism.
You're not responsible
100%.
for your crimes. So what? You were born poor. You know, when people are poor, it just automatically mind controls them to have no morals whatsoever.
This is something that
According
I
to this
preach
guy,
all
bro.
the time. To understand why black America is so bad, even though it's not really that bad the way they make it seem, is because...
Bro, what do you mean not that bad? 13% of the Wizards cast 80% of the... How does a meme go? It's like, come on, dude.
all of the things black people have been through in America. You have to go...
Really? It's because of slavery that somebody goes and robs a CVS?
It's a reason,
Like, well-
not an excuse. It's just... it's just like, these people will say that just because you're not in the best financial situation, that automatically means that you don't have the cognitive function to not obey the law. Or that somehow you're forced to, like, steal to survive, which has never, ever been true in a first world country like America. Like, maybe you could make that argument in, like, sub-Saharan Africa or something, where people are legitimately starving to death all day 24/7, but that's not happening here. I mean, for God's sakes, our government basically funds people to be jobless and do nothing while the taxpayer funds it, dude.
Why don't you explain to me how Jim Crow 50 years ago causes somebody to break in and rob somebody?
Yeah, bro. They gotta steal that shampoo from CVS, as well as the Hershey's bars. Like, sure, man.
Take some
And the
personal
sneakers.
fucking
Well,
accountability.
there's no sneakers at CVS.
You make a
but-
mistake, you commit a crime, you can't blame some shit that happened whenever you weren't even alive.
Well, yeah. Completely agree with that. Also, that's not true. If I didn't steal, how else would I get my phone? You're so right, actually. Yeah. No, but, like, every single, like, race or anything in all of history has been oppressed at some point. So we're just gonna LARP as though no one else's ancestors have ever gone through anything terrible. Like, be a little serious, bro. Your starting point does not dictate your ending point, but it's a bit of an uphill battle. I've seen enough rags to riches stories to know that. It's definitely an uphill battle,
This
but
is
that doesn't
the
mean you
most-
just have to sell your entire moral worldview and go freaking rob a Walgreens.
Brain dead, dumb fuck. Like, obviously that's not true. When you decide to do something, that's not somebody else's fault. When you commit a violent crime, that's not somebody else doing it to you. That's not because of some sort of like, oh, wow, well, it's because something happened 50 years ago. No, it's not. You are making a choice.
If heritage is the reason you can commit crime, then I can invade Poland. Wait a minute. Why is this camera angle so high? I don't know. Maybe this guy's like 5'4". I'm not sure, bro. He is like looking straight up into the camera though.
As an individual.
What's a
How do I
Paris?
know that? Because most people don't make that choice. So when you do, and if you want to say, and by the way, this is the reason why it's immediate.
Also, not to mention, there's more poor white people in America than poor black people. So why are the statistics so the statistics are telling on you a bit.
Disproven. It's because plenty of people that are black, white, and everything don't make this choice. So if it was something that was affecting everybody, all of the black people would be making this choice. They're not. There's only some people making the choice, same as white people or Hispanics. Ultimately, it's you making the decision. You decide to commit a crime. That's it. It's that simple. I know personal accountability is scary, but you're going to have to get used to it.
Back cause and effect. These people act like they don't.
It's not. So the cause is that something happened 60 years ago, and the effect is that you rob a 7-Eleven. I'm not seeing the connection here.
It's a camera trick and cinematography
know
to make
about
him
that.
seem
In
meek
fact,
and
slavery
the underdog.
wasn't that long ago. It was only 160 years ago. I've told.
Bro, 160 years ago is still a long time, man. That's still a long freaking time. Like, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. It's so ridiculous, man. There are so many successful black people in this country, and to act as though something that happened 160 years ago means that you and your entire racial ethnic group is incapable of making correct decisions and not actively breaking the law because 30 years is eons ago. Yeah, man. Like so much changes so fast, especially nowadays too, with technology and the way technology progresses everything, so that the more something grows, it just exponentially compounds and it grows even faster and faster. Even more with AI, right? But you saw it with the phone and the internet and stuff like that. Like 25 years ago, there was basically like nobody was using the internet like we are now. Same thing with phones, dude. Nobody had the freaking iPhone. But yeah, these people are saying that just because something like, yeah, slavery was horrible, dude, but that doesn't mean that just because your ancestors went through something horrible that you're now incapable of making correct decisions when it comes to following the law.
160, that's a ridiculously long time. Everybody that's dead, everybody that was alive then is dead. It was not, that's a long fucking time ago. Oh my God.
This guy looks pretty well off. Yeah. The giant freaking diamond earring in his left ear. I don't know if it's a diamond. I'm just saying.
This
might be fake.
Oh my God.
told this story in a couple of my videos, but
In fact, he looks more wealthy than me. I hope he doesn't mind if I rob him. You might be onto something. See, but that would be cultural appropriation if you started robbing him, you know? Dare I say.
my mom was like a miracle baby. Not necessarily a miracle baby, but her dad, my grandfather, had my mom when he was in his 70s. I don't even know why he was busting nuts that old, but I'm grateful because I wouldn't be here. I never met my granddad. That's because he passed away before I was born. I was born in 2001. Yeah. I believe he passed around the 90s, something like that. He lived a very long life. He was in his late 90s, I believe. So that meant he was born in the 1890s. Slavery ended in 1865.
So that means he wasn't alive during slavery.
It means I am connected to slavery 1 or 2 generations, right? Yeah. It's not that long ago. Anyways, after slavery, we dealt with Jim Crow, segregation, red line.
Let's get rid of...
He was there for it, guys. He's the most affected party.
You're born in 2001. There's
Bro,
no
think he a part
there.
of the team.
You didn't deal with Jim Crow. You didn't deal with slavery. You didn't deal with civil rights. There's no we here. This is somebody else. You're born in 2001.
Someone in his chat said stolen valor.
That means that you're going
He would be stealing.
to school in the 2010s and you think that you were disenfranchised? You think that you're set at a disadvantage? Give me a fucking break. Also, redlining affected multiple other demographic groups besides black people. This is something that they did to Hispanic.
You don't see Japanese people still complaining about the internment camps, do you? No, you don't. So why is the black community still so obsessed about racism? We had a black president, a black person managed to get to the highest office in the entire country, and they want to tell me that the system we operate in is still fundamentally racist. Let me tell you something. If it was fundamentally racist, Obama never would have been president, bro. And he was a horrible president. I'm connecting the Vietnam War, Sino War, Cambodian Vietnam War by one generation. Where's my reparations?
They did it to Jews. They did it to Italians. This isn't something that's unique to black people at all. So using redlining as a...
They act as though they're the only demographic group in America that's ever been treated unfairly.
reason is...
Meanwhile, the Japanese people from that were put in the internment camps, I'm sure they would like a word.
Just simply not relevant. Because like you don't have those other demographic groups committing the crimes on the same levels. It's just simply not true.
Which hindered black people from getting the better resources. Even talking about the black people that served in the military. After returning home, a lot of them were denied their GI Bill.
Which is disgusting and horrible, and obviously we should undo that. Everybody agrees with that. That's bad.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I think it...
But veterans of all racial ethnicities have been screwed over, even to this day. Still. Like, veterans have been getting screwed over for a long time, and it's not just exclusive to black people. But yes, of course, this should be addressed, right? Like,
and this is the problem, is that it's very clear and very easy to say that there were obvious, completely evil racial injustices that existed inside of the history of America. We all know this. You know this. I know this. Everybody knows this. But how much longer are we going to pretend like something that happened after World War II is the reason why somebody robs a 7-Eleven last week? At what level does personal accountability not take effect?
Protestants were treated unfairly in 1600s. Can they get reparations from Holland? Yeah. As a Protestant, you know, I'm gonna have to agree with that one. Where's my reparations, bro?
This is crazy.
Able to get the same resources that their white counterparts got for fighting in the same war that they did. Moving past this, we can get to COINTELPRO, them killing all of our leaders. Chemical warfare, mass incarceration. There have been so many agendas against black America.
Mass incarceration.
Mass incarceration. Maybe don't commit mass crime. Perhaps. Dude, I hate this argument. The 7-Eleven Slurpee I stole was promised to me 200 years ago. Dude. Oh man, I completely forgot what I was saying. What was I gonna say? Hold on. What did he say?
Warfare, mass incarceration. There have been
mass incarceration, dude. The whole thing, the guy trying to fight Aspen on systemic. Oh yeah, systematic or systemic. They want to be an automated system instead of system, so that people don't have to operate, so their hands are tied on it.
Many agendas against black America.
Mass incarceration. Again, if you commit a crime, you should go to jail. It doesn't matter whether you're...
Oh, yeah, dude. And so many black people act... This is what I was going to say. So many black people act like cops just simply drive by black people, see their skin color, and immediately, like, pull them over. The amount of people that genuinely believe that as a thing is ridiculous to me. Like, I genuinely can't believe how many people think that all cops are operating on some kind of, like, they pull out the paint swatch, and they're like, oh, a bit too dark there, buddy. To the station we go.
White, black, Hispanic.
It's like, no, that guy actually has 5 priors, and the police know him by name because they've arrested him 4 times before.
Male, female, or anything. So you look at mass incarceration. Are these people that are being put in jail for being black? Or are they people that are being put in jail for committing crimes? Do you want to have, if you really want the best interests of...
And then they'll be like, oh, but he was just in prison for, marijuana possession or something like that. I was like, yeah, bro, that's still a crime. Like, you still broke the law by doing that. Now, whether you believe that should be against the law or not is an argument we can have. But at that current point in time, it is against the law. So what exactly are we arguing here? It's the same thing with... like the illegal immigrants. You're like, oh, but they didn't commit any crimes besides being illegally in the country. I'm like, yeah, bro, that's a crime. They should be deported. You don't get it. These cops have eyes of an owl. They can spot a black guy from their car at night moving 40 miles an hour. Would they just see the teeth and the eyeballs in the car, dude? They just see him like levitating in there since it's at nighttime.
Any community of people, whether it's black people, poor people, Hispanics, white, etc., you don't want to have people that are out there in a community committing crimes. This isn't good for anybody.
Not to mention, if you see a lot of the times, the culture in these circles is actively promoting committing crimes and doing things that are against the law, dealing in illegal substances, and all kinds of stuff like that.
I don't get that. This shit annoys me. It's all fucking cope. It's massive cope.
So when we bring up these things, a lot of people just want to dismiss it. Now, anyway,
Yes,
Asmongold ended up replying
That's correct.
to this tweet. It's true that blacks experience systemic racism. They benefit from it. Blacks and other minority groups enjoy preferential treatment through DEI and affirmative action at the
Correct.
expense of white and Asian Americans. Socioeconomic conditions is a cope, and everyone knows it. When I talked about this in my previous video, I didn't explain it right. Now, for one, y'all, when they talk about DEI, it's pretty much a dog
Explain
whistle. And it's just so funny because these people
What's the dog? It's not a dog whistle. Like, it's literally like what's the dog
don't even
whistle?
do their research and realize that DEI, it doesn't help black people as much as it helps other groups. Specifically,
Okay, good. Well, then I guess you guys should be against it and agree with me.
This guy's complaining DEI doesn't benefit him enough. Bro, you serious?
Yeah, okay, so then if it doesn't help you guys, then I guess we agree that it's bad. Okay, so it shouldn't
This
happen,
guy's doing the most roundabout complaint about DEI I've ever heard in my life.
right? And also, like, he's right about this on a technicality. DEI helps white women more than it helps black people. This is absolutely true. But it helps black people and white women. So to say that DEI doesn't help black
Well, it's
people...
because white women lead all of this stuff to begin with. The only reason any of these programs exist is because white women are LARPing as the saviors of all races or whatever the frick they're doing.
is just simply not
We don't got as much EBT and
true. It's bad logic.
white people. Did y'all know that white women are the biggest beneficiary of DEI? Also,
That's
DEI isn't just something for black people. DEI helps gay people, disabled people.
You think a gay person should get a job because they're gay? You want to suck a dick, that's great, but you should...
like, oh my, bro, we live in clown world, man. This guy likes to suck penis. here's the position. Oh, how did I get this job over the white guy? Because you like sucking dick. It's like, what are you expecting from me from this position, bro? What's going on here?
be getting a job for it. That's retarded.
That is retarded.
Like, what are we talking about? Like,
People, veterans.
I only hire my secretary. Never mind.
So I just find it funny that a lot
nobody has a problem with disabled people and veterans getting DEI. Because it's a quantifiable thing that you can define, that every single person who's disabled experiences a different level of impairment that you can quantify down. You can't do the same thing with race.
of them love to put black people at the face of DEI when it's not true at all. But I explain this all the time, man.
Black people are not the face of DEI, but they're a beneficiary of it. This is obvious.
Equality equates to oppression to these folks. And in 2026,
So equality is whenever you get preferential hiring practices? Let me get this straight. So let me
I should be treated better than you for equality's sake. What? Do gay people really get DEI? My next interview, I'll suddenly have a gay lisp.
understand this.
Let me know how that goes,
So
dude.
it is equality when there are preferential programs that are provided that
You gotta
give
do
you an
the bird hands too.
advantage based off of your race. That's equality? I don't think so.
so I would say that things are kind of getting on an equal playing
Yeah.
field. As black people,
I want
bro, we
people
can
to
do anything.
discriminate
We see
against
greatness
others
all the
in
time.
my favor
totally agree
for
with you.
equality.
So then why do you need it? Why do you need these advantages? Why do you need these privileges?
Wait, what did he
if
say?
you can do anything?
Do anything.
That's equality? I don't think so.
So I would say that things are kind of getting on an equal playing
Yeah.
field. As black people, bro, we can do anything. We see greatness all the time.
I totally agree with you.
Yeah,
So then why do you need it?
exactly.
Why do you need these advantages? Why do you need these privileges if you can
This guy is simultaneously making the argument that the black people are incapable of succeeding, and then immediately argues that they're capable of succeeding. Do you need the handicap or not, bro?
do
And
anything?
also, how racist is it for him to imply that his own ethnicity can't get ahead in life without getting special privileged handouts?
because he's right. You absolutely can.
In fact, my timeline for these past few weeks have been just black excellence on black excellence.
Congratulations. That's
what they
great.
call
I
me,
think that
Black
we're all happy
Excellence.
for you. Continue it, and you'll continue proving my point.
Number one black streamer.
Black people graduating with doctor degrees, engineer degrees. Like,
Yeah,
we've been doing
every race
amazing
does that,
things,
bro.
But this is the stuff they don't want to show. And the truth is,
A black guy
white
was the president,
mediocrity
dude.
cannot get you as far as they used to. These white folks got to compete now. They can't just get what they pawpaw passed down to them. This is why we see so many.
Everybody should
Dude,
be competing.
This is so amusing to me that people like this actually believe that I show up, pull out the paint swatch, put it to my skin, and they're like, "You're hired, son." Like, bro.
On an even playing field. And I think that really, if you
Did the
look at, for
doctorate
example,
engineer.
medical school acceptance rates, and you see that white people versus, or like black people versus Asians, I think at a lowest quartile or like lowest 20%, the black people are getting accepted at a magnitude that is like
I
5
always
to
liked
10
how
times
easily Asman
higher
could
than
take,
Asians.
take apart someone's take
There
just
is
by
no
asking simple
logical
questions.
reason why that should happen other than it being discrimination.
Just having a basic
This actually
amount
doesn't
of
have
common
anything to
sense
do with
is a
exclusively white
superpower
people
nowadays.
if you want to talk about colleges, because the same disenfranchisement that white people are victims of in colleges, Asian people are also victims of in colleges. So, and also they are even more victims of it than white people are. So really, I mean, like, you can immediately disprove this logic by just looking at medical school acceptance rates.
white folks in 2026 complaining about the economy, crying about Trump doing these things.
Well, complaining about the economy, like, well, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Been complaining about the economy
We
for
keep
the
telling
last
y'all
6
this.
years.
Racism is nothing but an excuse for capitalism. They don't care about y'all either, but they keep y'all blinded with this racism to make you feel like you're
What? Racism is an excuse for capitalism. What does that even mean? Am I stupid? I swear he just said something that made no sense.
more important. Whole time you get it fucked over even worse. So Asmongold responds to Hassan and claims that black people are genetically inferior and socioeconomic conditions is just a cope. They are, it's a fact, is what he said. And let's take a look at the clip.
Social treatment through DEI and affirmative action at the expense of white and Asian Americans. Socioeconomic conditions is a cope and everyone knows it.
He fell into buzzword salad. Like, this guy just saying all the things.
I mean, this is the Elon Musk style. No, they are genetically inferior. And so
Wow, look at the way that Hassan just immediately starts saying things that Asmongold never said in his tweet so that he can then say that that's Asmongold's argument. He never said these things. This is delusional, but it's always what Hassan does because obviously everyone is going to side with the person who is against the person who says certain race, insert race here, is genetically inferior. Because that's a horrible position to have. But that's not the position Asmongold has. That's the position Hassan is making up for him. He's saying rich people are using racism to keep people arguing about race instead of the rich.
socioeconomic conditions are a cope.
They are.
So he's doubling down and not denying it. And you know,
What's the social doubling down on what? Wait a minute. Doubling down. I think that you've revealed the like. How can I double down on something that was only being said once? Number one, if I'm doubling down, maybe I'm talking about the thing that I was referencing in the original tweet. I said at the beginning, and then he also said that I said immediately after that, they are. How could I double down on something that was only said once? It doesn't even make sense.
Asmongold, I want to say that he's putting on a character. Y'all know I don't like to make excuses for these races. If they racist, I truly believe they are. But I say this because there is a specific clip of Asmongold where he says some real shit. And let's take a look at it. I had it in the last video, but I had to cut it out because of copyright
This guy cannot comprehend nuanced opinions.
issues. But let's just watch it.
And this might be a controversial opinion. People might not like this opinion, but I do think that black people now are still experiencing ripple effects of Jim Crow, slavery, pre-civil rights era, and also other forms of segregation and discrimination. I think that there are ripple effects of that now. Let me give you one example. And if you agree with this, that's fine. If you don't agree with this, that's fine. There are almost no black people in America that have had more than 2 or 3 generations of people that were properly educated because of segregation. This is true. I think that growing up in a family that speaks proper English, that understands the English language,
This
gives
guy is good, bro. Like the guy playing
you a
Fortnite.
tremendous, insurmountable advantage over people who don't.
Yes.
Like I state, a lot of these people, they know the truth. But
So let me explain the difference, because I can see why he'd be confused about this. So I agree.
What's unfortunate about Asmongold is that clip could have been a week ago or 5 years ago.
Agree that black people have been, disenfranchised in that way. And I think that it's disproportionately affected them. That's
Unfortunately for his
absolutely
haters,
true.
Asmund's a liberal.
But I think
Yeah,
the
he
way
is.
to solve that problem is the way to look at the actual problem itself. Is the problem because they were necessarily black right now, or is the problem because they don't have access to those same institutions? So the goal should be about giving everybody an equal chance. And the way that you do that is you look at that historical disenfranchisement, you look at how it manifests itself. The primary way that it manifests itself is financial and economic, and you look at ways to basically solve that problem through economic, improvements. So things like, for example, affirmative action for people that are low income. And if you approach affirmative action and you approach, for example, financial aid and other advantages that people have for being low income, you will disproportionately affect and improve conditions for people that are minority groups. And that is the goal that I have. So the funny thing about this is that I actually agree with him on this problem, but I just don't agree that the problem should be solved based on the basis of race. I think it should be looked at based on the basis of actual income. Because, for example, Obama's daughters have more advantages than people that grew up in trailer parks, even if they're white. So what you should do is you should look at the economic effects of this. This is the whole quote from the clip. Well, let me see if I can find this. So that's really what the difference is. So I don't like this. That's my full thoughts about this. Is this the full quote? Let me see what it says. Like what are we doing trying to act like there's nothing they've never been negatively affected by this? Of course you should look at it. That doesn't mean to just give them all of our money with...
What I missed sounds like we're discussing intersectional BS. Just more of the blowback from the Joe Bartolozzi thing, where that guy was basically saying black people only commit more crimes because they're poor. And somebody reacting to Asmongold's reaction, and now Asmongold's reacting to that guy's reaction.
Reparations, no. I think our obligation to any minority here that's
highlighting
an
how many
American
views this
citizen
has.
is to provide
had to
them with an
flex that.
equal and fair opportunity that every other person has been entitled to. That's that is my resolution to it. My resolution isn't affirmative action. It's not reparations. It's giving them an opportunity to make up for that lack of opportunity in the past.
That's right.
But I do think that it exists.
We're melting our brains to reacting to a reaction. Bro, it's the content pipeline.
I do, and I think it's so obvious that it exists. Like a good example is that, like my and I can go into this more, right? But like, yeah, I'm just talking about this. It makes a point. Yes. So this is like, I even agree with you that this is a problem, but I'm saying that in order to address the problem, you have to look at addressing the problem and not a corollary. Because every single person that lives in the projects and Section 8 housing, in shitholes and trailer parks, every single
Well, trying to solve things on the basis of race is just never, ever going to be a good idea. A bit of a silly take to accuse crime on poverty, though the poor do cooperate with the communist rich to destroy the middle class, so there's that, yeah.
one of those...
Well, I mean, yeah, they do cooperate with them, but I feel like a lot of them just cooperate with them because the rich promise them free stuff, which they never actually give them. Peak slop, 100%. What's up, niece, no name?
People are disenfranchised and they are disaffected and they're disadvantaged. It doesn't matter if you're white, black, or whatever the fuck. Man, woman, anything. You are disenfranchised if you're growing up there. You got bad spawn RNG. And I think that we need to focus on solving that problem for what it is, which is income and access to education. And
Well, we can help people that are born in unfortunate circumstances, but it doesn't need to be this, like, top-down government mandate where we're just handing out stuff, especially when those systems are repeatedly abused and gutted by these people who are just taking advantage of it so they can be jobless and basically mooch off the system for their entire life. The parasite class above and below feeding off of the productive man who's productive by choice, yeah, I 100% agree. It's such a big problem. And especially the people that are trying to argue that this should be simply fixed by looking at it on a race level basis, as though there aren't plenty of successful African-American people in the country, right? Like, I'll keep saying it because I feel like it's a point, or at least a good point. We had a president that was black, bro. You can't sit here and argue anymore that America is just some inherently racist country when a black person was able to make their way to the highest level of office in the entire country. And honestly, part of the reason he got so many votes is because he was black. Which is just like, oh, how oppressed was he?
Fortunately helps black people, then I wouldn't be surprised because of the historical effects. But that doesn't mean that you should be adding things in that are exclusively
and
done.
Somehow the race relations and problems like that got so much worse after Obama because he got into office and just started spewing all of this race-based stuff again. It's easy to hate the rich, but are you brave enough to hate the poor? That's the question of anyone who has ever tried to help the poor. We would probably do this to CRT as well. I believe Obama was some white guy's puppet. Well, I mean, yeah, his name's George Soros. Like, this pretty much every president in history has been that guy's puppet.
The basis of race, when the real genesis of this problem isn't race, it's income. That's what I really think. I feel like this is obvious, but, you know.
Their audience don't really want to hear it.
Hear a
It's
flute
cool to
playing
be
somewhere.
racist in 2026. It's cool to be, you know what I'm saying,
This
dropping
is
the
racist.
N-word, you know, the edgy teens, and even
saying the N-word.
these older white folks, they love it. And even just going back to what he stated, a lot of y'all think this shit was so long ago. Like I stated, slavery was only 160 years ago.
That's
Rosa
ages
Parks
ago, brother. That's ages ago.
died in 2005.
Yes.
The first girl that got integrated now has a TikTok, Ruby Bridges. So when they talk about being genetically inferior, that is not the case at all. You guys always just had more resources. And even just talking about
No one ever said you were genetically inferior. This is something you guys made up. It's words you put in Asmongold's mouth, or in anybody who holds Asmongold's position. You're arguing against a straw man. The Hungarian man, I can never seem to escape. I feel as though his existence is a de facto war crime, a crime against humanity at this point, on God. I do love that word. Well, Biden was a black guy's puppet. Obama's third term in his basement with a headset calling the shots. Yeah, that's 100% true, dude. Biden was, dude, that guy was just like a generationally bad president. I mean, he obviously, his brain had melted at that point too. I would like to see, like, overall comparatively, Joe Biden might have genuinely been the worst president in the United States history. Yo, what's up, MRG?
being inferior.
Exactly. And I think that's the reason why we need to look at the access to resources, and we need to look at who doesn't have access to resources and make sure that people have those resources. And this should be done agnostic of race. We shouldn't be looking at, well, which race has more or less of these resources, or which race is committing more or less crime. Why don't we try to make sure everybody has
the last
same
time you made that
resources,
comment, your
and also
YouTube
make
channel,
sure
your
everybody's
YouTube
being
account
put
got
in jail
banned,
for
so I'm not
crime.
going to say it.
Duh. Of course.
Biden versus
How is
Bidet,
this
who
even a
would have made a better
conversation?
president?
Even this stuff
Oh,
on
you know
our
what I need to
skin
go?
that
You
make
know
it.
what I need to go look at after this video? Have you guys seen the clip? Well, it's going to be kind of hard for me to pull it up since I'm banned on Twitter. But you seen the clip of the guy wearing the face mask on? Oh man, was it News Now? I forget. I forget which news organization it was.
This copper color, melanin. To be fair, white people, y'all do have melanin, but black people have more. And
That's
if you
correct.
didn't know, melanin is pretty much in every single part of the body. The skin, the hair,
Okay,
the eyes,
yeah.
your teeth, your brain.
I get it, bro.
And there are so many studies coming out just proving how powerful this melanin is, which black people have more of it, wouldn't it?
Is he trying to make the argument that black people are genetically superior now? What are we talking about? Anyone interested in why they're morons always seem to infer to racism where it doesn't exist? Check out Ethnic Gnosticism by Dr. Vodi Bakum. Bro, Vodi Bakum, it's so sad that guy died pretty recently, man. That guy was actually a great pastor, 100%.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not
The CIA mask guy, I thought that was on Fox. I don't think it was on Fox.
You
Maybe it was
can't
on Fox.
do this whenever you make a video. Like, I don't care about you doing
He's
this.
making a video complaining about Asmongold's position. Yeah, Vodi Bakum died late last year? Yeah, I believe late last year. I'm really bad at remembering like exactly when stuff happened, like at a point in time. His melanated brain is just operating on levels your white mind couldn't comprehend. True. Bro, yeah, this guy's making a video complaining about a straw man position that that someone pushed onto Asmongold, where what's up, Hideki? Arguing that Asmongold believes black people are genetically inferior. which he obviously doesn't. And now he's about to go on a tangent about black people being genetically superior because they have more melanin. What is happening here?
If you want to say black people are superior, like, I get that you're joking around it, that's fine. But, like, you can't crash out for
That's
me
a real
making
theory in
video
black
over
supremacy
this
circles.
and
Melanin
then
makes
go
you
and
smarter
fuck
as a
around
legitimate
like
cope,
this is
which would
it's
actually prove
bullshit.
the central
this
tenet
is
of
the kind
racism,
of thing
race
that makes
realism, true
people
funny enough.
mad. What the fuck are you
Yakub is to
talking
blame,
about?
it seems, as always.
Oh my god. This is the problem, is that, and I'm not I don't know this guy, right? I don't want to make a million accusations, but what I do want to say is that there are a lot of people that whenever they're saying that they're fighting against white supremacy or something like that, what they're really doing is fighting for supremacy for themselves.
Yeah.
They're really trying to find a
You
way
think?
that they can advocate for their own identity.
This guy's entire video has just been him saying black people deserve special privileges opposed to other races, while in the same breath saying black people can do anything. So why do you need those privileges then, buddy?
At the expense of white people. These people don't want equality. They just want to...
The point he was making earlier in the video was he was complaining that white women benefit too much from DEI, which I agree. I don't think DEI should be a thing to begin with. So oddly enough, we're going to agree on that point. But he's only arguing that so that because he thinks he should be more privileged than them. Asman is a stronger man than most, and I just start roasting him harder for this? Yeah.
different tier system of supremacy.
Not to be pseudo, and I'm gonna show y'all a clip of a white man stating something, because what you notice is that, man, y'all will believe it more from a white man's mouth. I could say the same thing. Shout out to Joe Bart, but he been saying something that I've always say, and it's been going viral. You know what I'm saying? I've been
the
stating
Joe
this, but it just
Bartolozzi
went
clips
viral
coming
because
up.
a white man said it. So that's why I say, man, as white people, and you want to, you know, be down with the fight,
Dude,
use y'all
the
platform.
biggest streamers are black. Kai Cenat and IShowSpeed are some of the biggest two streamers in the entire world. Not to mention Rakai and like all these other people that, like, obviously I don't watch them or anything like that, but I know how big of streamers they are. And we're going to sit here and pretend like black people's voices are just suppressed. You guys have a whole freaking month. Ironically, it's the shortest month of the year, but like, what's up, Yoshi?
I want to speak out because, sad to say, it'll go more
Well,
viral.
I do all the time. I advocate all the time for fair treatment. I advocate all the time for better law enforcement, which minority communities are victims of violence. I advocate all the time for any sort of accountability for bad actors and also for equal opportunity. But the problem is that whenever you have an equal opportunity and then you have a unequal outcome, you view that as not an equal opportunity. It is.
Also, Akno,
Sometimes
great video
people
earlier,
just
dude.
don't make the cut.
You guys cooked.
That's what happens.
I'm going to watch it after this.
It'll attract more attention.
Doesn't
and it'll
necessarily mean it's systemic or systematic.
I want to see it again.
bring more truth to what it really is, okay?
Melanin might be able to absorb radiation and redirect that energy for other functions in the cell. So researchers are...
Please, bro, please. Are we? There's no way we're doing this.
Black people are photosynthesizing.
Are we really?
They're like Superman, they get charged up.
Okay, here we go.
studying these unique fungi to potentially use their melanin to solve problems like radiation exposure from traveling and living in space.
Them niggas on
They're immune to nukes. Holy crap, guys.
Japanese Twitter, they might have been...
Dude, there's no way you're using a Yakub photo in order to disprove me saying something that I didn't even say and saying that I'm racist. You're using... Are you kidding me? Look at this. This is straight out of fucking Instagram reels. This is like a Gartha.
Yakub.
on or something. We might really be the Vulture-mites. You know what I'm saying?
The
Vulture-mites? I hope you see this video. You have a...
Oh my... Okay, wait. All right, let me listen. He said to me.
Oh my god.
Might have been on or something. We might really be the Vulture-mites. You know what I'm saying? Someone short man asked, I hope you see this video.
There's no way, bro. Like, I can't believe it.
Okay. You have a huge platform, and instead of you using it to
You're gonna cry about Destiny 2 later? I heard that was the algorithm
talk about
hack.
the real truth, because
there's something in the middle.
Probably not.
And the real truth is that
profile
the
picture's never
economic
been more relevant.
disadvantagement of the bottom 20% of the population disproportionately
Died
affects
laughing when I saw this
minorities
part. Yeah,
for
me too.
historical reasons. But it's not completely bigoted. Being broke isn't something that black people have a monopoly on. White people are broke too. I used
What
to
are the
be
odds
one.
this is an elaborate
So the
troll? Unfortunately, I would say probably 0.
Is that I want to
This guy
improve
doesn't
this
seem,
situation too. It's just that we disagree on where to start for the problem.
Like he would
You're
be
trying
capable
to
of setting up
advocate
such
for
a
doing it
hilarious
based on
troll.
race. I don't think that's a good solution. I
Maybe
think
he's the
that if there
ultimate
is
troll.
something that you can quantify that is systematically unfair for black people, then let's
You do a retard or rage bait poll.
look at what that is, why that's happening, and evaluate whether it's true or not. But fundamentally, we should be looking at how to make things better for everybody. It shouldn't be based around skin color. It should be based around, obviously, the content of your character. And this is why giving people equal opportunities based on quantifiable disadvantages, such as income, is the reason why I think it's a good thing. And this would disproportionately help minorities, and also not just black people. Hispanics too.
American dream.
You was
Hello?
talking
Yeah,
that
what's up,
real
Ray?
shit.
I'm on
but
your
I guess
side.
your audience, they didn't like it.
I'm on your side. This is the thing. I'm literally on your side.
Yeah, but the problem is, Aspen, this guy believes that you have this straw man position that someone else forced into your mouth that you never actually said. Like, he doesn't actually care what you have to say.
It's just that I say it in a way that maybe like, and again, I don't think that, you know, if you rob a 7-Eleven, if you violently assault somebody, if you murder somebody, that's not because of slavery.
This
That's
stream
not
about checking out other people's channels. I'm just reacting to the news. I'm going to watch some of the AI videos, some of the Skybrows people have made as well, the SCU stuff.
because of Jim Crow. That's because
You can also submit stuff.
individually,
You want me to watch
the
something?
person
I'm
that
down.
does that is a piece of shit. Fucking, like, I could go on, but I won't, is a complete piece of shit, and they need to be locked up in a fucking cage. And it doesn't matter if they're white, black, Hispanic, male, female, or anything. They need to be locked up, period. And it's not for any systematic reason. When you go and you kill somebody, you can't blame that on a history book. You made
Yeah,
that decision,
agreed.
and you did that yourself. Have personal accountability. It's not either or. I understand where he's coming from. I get where he's coming from. But you've got to be honest here. You've got to come to Jesus a little bit here. Like, if you come and you're shooting people, this is way beyond blaming it on slavery. Absolutely not.
They didn't want to hear it. Because what I noticed is that when you hold a mirror up to white people and tell them
Me and my
things
first
that
did.
they love
I'm
to
not a
tell
watch dude.
black people,
Like what?
they don't want to hear it. When I talk about the crime rate, that white
They're going to listen to Asman saying lock them in a cage and say it's because they'll just put words in his mouth again. Yeah, probably. Take the clip out of context. I mean, it's what always happens, right?
people have in America, based off the 2019 FBI
69% of all arrests for violent crimes.
data stats that they love to throw around, white people are responsible for damn near 70% of all the crimes. White men.
Per capita! Per capita! He's gone. He's left.
I don't know what to say. What are you going to do, guys?
I mean,
What are you gonna do?
Radiation proof got me? Yeah, dude. Like, what's he talking about? I mean, you can, but it's disconnected
in
from
America,
reality.
despite making up
of your
29% of the
free
population,
choices, you're so
account
responsible for what you choose to do,
77% of all
even under duress,
child,
which
you know
most
what
people aren't
crimes.
under
And when I
anyway.
bring
Yeah.
these things up, it'll be, oh, you're anti-white.
He
This
doesn't
is
understand
anti-white
per
propaganda.
capita.
No, it's
Who's
just the truth. The way
surprised?
y'all do it to us, it's
No,
accountable.
if there's anything
GDI.
that white people are overrepresented in, maybe they probably should.
It's almost like we're the majority. You know, crazy thought here. White people should be committing the majority of the crime in America. The same way Japanese people should be committing the majority of the crime in Japan. Because we're the most. There's the most of us. But somehow there seems to be a disproportionate amount of, certain individuals committing crimes.
should look at why that's happening and try to fix it. And it's definitely, if white people are overrepresented in a certain crime, it's certainly not because of any legal thing or any sort of law or any history. Maybe it's just because those people are preferring to do those
Not
bad
to mention,
things.
how many statistics are even being ignored here because black people just straight up don't even, they don't even get arrested anymore in these big liberal states and cities. How many African American people are straight up not getting arrested because that's just the two-tiered system we live in now? You can't acknowledge per capita because it throws off the racial grift. Does he not understand per capita, or is he incentivized to not understand it? Not all ignorance is genuine. Sometimes ignorance has malicious motivations.
It's that simple.
Probably a mixture of both, to be honest, with this guy.
ability. I'm just saying. Now, for the rest of this video, man, I just want to show you guys that when given these same resources and these same opportunities, black people excel. I want to dedicate the final part to this video.
Great. Great. Then I guess we don't need the DEI.
Agreed.
Okay, awesome. So we're on the same page then. Amazing.
It's so strange how this guy's doing this whole weird video where half the stuff he says doesn't line up with the next like five minutes of the video.
Showing off some black excellence. Right here, we have my boy Jaden, and he said,
Wow. Dude, you graduated. Good for you, man. Why is this like... Listen, it's a great thing to graduate. But why do people do this where they act as though this guy's freaking... that he cured cancer or something? You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody doing this when a white person graduates or when a freaking Asian person graduates. Then work smarter to be poor. His own randomly contains his own non-parasitic solution.
Right here. She said, just became a part of the national 3% of black women in bachelor's in computer science. Shout out to her. Right here, we got a black man flexing with his doctor's degree. And my boy got the dreads. You don't have to conform to achieve greatness. Oh, we got...
He's not a per capita.
What year is this? Are we really gonna act like having dreadlocks is like not conforming? And
oh, you graduated, get in line, buddy? That's what I'm saying, dude. Like good for you, but these guys are expecting special applause simply because of their skin color and they graduated, which is implying that they don't think black people are capable of graduating for the most part, which is like super bizarre. Like they treat them like they have no cognitive function whatsoever. These people treat black people more racist than anyone else on planet Earth.
in the year 2026? Really? Like, come on. Like, this isn't 1970 anymore. Holy fuck.
Got a grandma graduating. Look at this. 82 years old. It's never too late, y'all. Never. 22 years old, 12 days after North Carolina A&T graduation. And she bought herself a home. And she graduated college. Right here, we got a group of brothers graduating. Look at this, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about these.
Does he think that, like, this is going to, like, make me mad? I'm going to be like,
as Mingold sees, he sees black success and he's just mauling.
Fuck, man. Shit. Not another one.
Black guy with a doctorate. Is he the first one to get one? No way. Anyways, it's almost like the greatest doctor of all time was black. Like, Ben Carson is a black man. But it's funny because these people hate Ben Carson because he doesn't agree with them. It's funny because they hate, a lot of the times people like this will hate the most successful black people or the most inspirational black people, like Clarence Thomas, Ben Carson, like, et cetera, right?
That's Larry Elder. Right here, once again,
this.
we got a bunch of brothers.
No.
Look at them, get into it. Look at all these black.
Someone's gonna take this clip out of context.
I can't
Once again,
see it.
They wouldn't want to talk about this. They wouldn't want to show it. And then if they even get them, they're gonna talk about DEI,
Oh my
DEI, bro.
God.
Y'all just catch up. You know what I'm saying? Right here, once again, this is a whole. Like I say, bro, we just I see this so much. This is why I be like, why all y'all talk about is black fatigue, cherry pick topics? Why don't you guys
Not even saying this, by the way.
ever talk about these type of things?
'Cause it
once
exposes
again,
their
a room
nonsense
full of
in real
black
time.
men, dreads, afros.
Bro, like, yeah, you can have dreadlocks and afros. Like, this is nobody's against you're literally fighting a war against nobody. Nobody, duh, that's fine.
Get into it, bro.
Hey, another successful flight. All glory be to God. Just touched down at the airport. Dealing with this career, you gotta be cautious. Most of all, you gotta stay prayed up. Believe it.
If little black
Oh man, that makes me so mad, bro. Like a black pilot. Oh my god. Oh my
If
god.
he's qualified
What
for
is
the job, then
country
great. Like, good for him, dude. It's.
coming to?
We're not complaining about DEI when people who are actually qualified to get jobs get the jobs. Complaining about DEI when people that have no business doing what they're supposed to be doing have only gotten that level of success because of their skin color. Because it's racist.
Oh, bro, I'm so mad right now. Oh, and it's oh man, now I'm even more mad. Oh no.
girls don't know they can be pilots, guess what? That's not something they're going to choose.
Yeah.
My name is Captain
Well, of
Teresa.
course they can be pilots. We just said they couldn't drive.
Mr. Claiborne. I am a 787 captain for United Airlines.
Another black woman has entered the flight deck. It's my cousin's first flight as a first officer for Southwest Airlines.
Here's the thing. Why do they always have to focus on their skin color when they make these videos? Like, another black woman. It's like, why don't you just say another woman? Why are you so obsessed about your skin color? It's because the people around you your whole life have brainwashed you somehow that your skin color even matters. It doesn't matter. It's never mattered. It's about who you are and what you do. Like, oh my goodness.
Kanaya Ware started her journey in aviation almost 9 years ago as a flight attendant for Southwest Airlines.
And by doing stuff like this, you're only going to end up inflaming the race stuff and make it more popular.
Nation 225 program to become a pilot.
You're going to end up creating your own opposition when you act like this.
This is
it's
a great
her
argument.
first flight as a first officer for a major airline.
White coat, black doctor, black dentist, white coat. This what we doing. What y'all doing? Black dentist, white coat.
I trust him if I wanted a grill.
Great.
I'm here with Dr. Johnson. This is practice. This your practice?
It's my practice, man.
Oh, good.
Yeah, man.
You own this one?
Yeah, man.
Do you think that there's anybody that's like sitting here that's like looking at a black business owner that's starting his own small business and they're like,
throw the previous guys that actually worked hard for the degrees under the bus that never existed.
Oh my God, why is this happening?
Yeah, bro, just look at their skin color, man.
down.
This is just the rest of the vid. Him is showing black people graduating.
Like,
really?
Man, show me around this motherfucker one
I got you,
time.
man. I got you.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like he goes on for that
What
much.
this is?
It's an X-ray machine. We got a lot of high
shit
tech
costs a lot.
technology. A little something, man. 3D X-ray machine. We got Dr. Stevens in here. He actually
What's up, Dr. Stevens?
I know a few pilots. They never introduce themselves as a white pilot or an Asian pilot. They're just pilots.
Yeah.
Throwing in your skin color just makes you the racist.
So our
Yeah.
in-house dinner plan is $240 for the whole year.
People are acting as though them being able to get a career is impressive because of their own skin color. Like, bro, what are you talking about? Your skin color has nothing to do with your career, your talent, anything like that, bro. And it never has. Stop being brainwashed into believing that your skin color means something.
240?
240, man.
Oh.
Yeah, man. So
That's actually pretty good. That is good. If they have, like, I don't know, if it's an annual cleaning, it's not good. But if it's like 2 times a year,
Guys, I'm
that's
vicious.
pretty
I'm
good.
your Asian
or if
assembly
there's anything
worker.
else
Straight
included
to
with
the
it,
sweatshop.
that's
comes
good.
with 2 free cleanings. That comes with your X-rays, your exams.
You've
and then
been
30
hired at a new DEI position at my Chinese labor factory.
off all your dental treatment.
I'm a black.
That's insane.
You're Vietnamese? Hey.
That's really good.
I don't
God
see
damn.
race, bro.
Female doctor. Of course I have to smile all the time.
They put me in the
or
math
else I'll be
lines.
seen as mean, rude, and aggressive.
Who brags like this?
Right. Wait, is this what the voices are telling you? I'm sure there's some. By the way, as a white guy, there are people that look at me and think that I look mean, rude, and aggressive sometimes.
You look
Sure,
homeless,
this
bro.
is what happens.
I'm a black female doctor. Of course patients think that I'm their nurse.
Yeah. So. Oh God.
Their tech, social worker, housekeeping, maintenance, and personal chef. I'm a black female doctor.
You just said a bunch of jobs that women do. It has nothing to do with being black.
Of course patients want to touch my hair while I'm listening to their heart and lungs.
This video will literally be
What? Nobody's doing that.
Yeah,
Well,
it's silly.
at least
that
nobody
people
normal.
do that. But at the end of the day, I think that it's not like that's the type of like people will ask you like, oh wow, you're really tall, or you know something else. Like they'll ask you questions. Like I don't think that
These
this
people
is
are
like
so
something
self-absorbed. It's
that's
so
like
obnoxious.
mean or evil. Like you could say that it's inappropriate or it's silly or you
This
shouldn't
video
do
sent
it.
me when
it's
I watched it.
impolite,
It's such a
but
sad
it's
take on
not
Aspen.
mean.
Yeah, what's up, though?
Right? I mean, people do that. They
She
do.
doesn't even
They
have
do.
her
They
natural
do
hair.
that.
Yeah,
It's
why is
maybe
she
old.
appropriating our white women bob haircut? What's up with that? But if I go and get dreadlocks, it's a bad thing. I might just have to rock out with a fro next time, you know?
People that do that, it's old people.
hours long if I show all of the black excellence. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing though.
I
If
don't
you
know if
want
I'd be able to survive that. Yeah, bro. Like, I
they were realistic,
thank God,
dude,
I'm
ask
glad
that
he
touch-
didn't do
what?
that. That would have made me, bro. Like, I would have probably had to end the stream.
see something
Yeah.
similar to this, go check out me debunking.
I'm a black
why our
doctor. Of
black
course people ask
neighborhoods
me for my
dirty, because
credentials.
It's not really the truth.
Great. So anyway, I just don't think that you should be basing advantages like this off of race. I think that when you can quantify things like generational wealth and the inability to have a lot of black people that have that, then you should look at, because there's white people that are also victims of that same problem. And so why don't you look at trying to improve that on a systematic numerical level based off of income?
Because they only care about doing it
even
off skin color because they want to reap the benefits. The exact same way socialists and communists always only want those programs because it'll benefit them and screw over everybody else because they think they'll be at the top of the hierarchy if the entire system gets flipped on top of its head.
Mad about this, right? I don't even like.
It's just people who
think
want
that
handouts.
really, it's just a matter of perspective, and I can see why. Again, and if you take the
It's not perspective, it's greed.
20
Victim's got a
seconds
victim.
of me saying
Their
this,
whole
and it's framed in a
worldview
way
is
that
just
makes
shaped
me
off
look
victim
racist.
mentality.
I can see why he would think that I'm this like crazy, super bad racist guy. But it's just simply that is an.
It would be really easy to see Asmongold as a super evil, bad, racist guy when I listen to Hassan Piker and Hassan Piker makes up stuff to put in Asmongold's mouth that he didn't say. Like Hassan Piker goes on stream and says that Asmongold thinks black people are genetically inferior, and then that guy runs with it the entire video. But Asmongold never even said that. Like, what are we talking about here? We're making a video on something a guy never said.
A longer conversation about the topic. And I think that really what I'm saying is extremely valid. I think it's very valid. And I think that really any of the DEI stuff or any
half
other
of this guy's
advantages
rebuttal
that are
was to the
provided for people
straw man
that are
argument
based on
Hassan
immutable
made up for him.
characteristics, that I think that's unfair. It's very unfair. Good video,
Hassan is
kind of
a
biased,
journalist.
misled
He
by a
can't
clip.
lie because of
Well,
journalist
I do,
integrity.
I do have to give him credit, right? I mean, like, he did show the other clip of me talking about that, and he was like, because this is something very few people do, is that he played a clip of me saying something that was like, well, wait a minute, well, why is he saying this if he previously said this? And that's
yeah, but then
more
he just said you're grifting. His rebuttal to that was that you're putting on a character and that you're grifting. 100% anyone that actually watches Asmon would know he jokes, and if anything just misses on the 90s culture, yeah.
And thinking than like 99.9.
I mean, Asmon says stuff on purpose to be inflammatory because it obviously gets him clicks. The dude gets unspeakable amounts of viewership, right? But he's still not saying something invalid here.
Percent of
but
people
he's obviously saying it in a way that's going to get engagement because it's his freaking job.
Criticize me on the internet, so I have no problem.
It would be a problem if he was saying
video
things to get engagement when it was just a position that he genuinely didn't have any defense for or believe in to begin with. But he's going to sit down and defend his opinion, even if he said it in an inflammatory way for engagement.
Like this and not going super aggro and getting mad, because he's at least trying to make an effort to understand my point of view.
Got some chicken.
So that's really
this video make you hungry for chicken, man? I wonder why. Did I miss anything intelligent, or is the guy in the hat still being an idiot?
my position on it, right? Is that I don't think that you can look at these systematic reasons that are horrible historically and then use that as a justification for current day violent crime. I don't think that that's fair. And I think that ultimately people are accountable for themselves. And yes, you should have advantages for people that are disadvantaged, but you should look at what that disadvantage quantifiably is. And I think that across the board, that's income and not race. And so that's generally what it is. Viewers understand their position on these topics. People only see the clips. Well, I get it. I understand. I get it. Yeah, definitely. It's not a big deal.
You can take a year-long vacation to Bali and you won't miss a thing with this guy.
I'll give it a like. I mean, he's not that bad of a guy, right? I mean, I'm not negative or hostile towards him at all. Like, it's not a big deal.
Bad idea. This guy's video is going to get downloaded.
The way that the clip is framed, it does look bad. It definitely does. But yeah, I'm not negative about this at all.
He subscribed
and gunshots at the White House. Oh, he's racist. The fuck? Oh, about the melanin thing? He's just fucking around. Like, I mean, this is the same shit. Like, honestly, this is
I had orange chicken leftovers.
I think
forgot
that you
to
should be
eat dinner.
able to
Funny
make jokes
though.
like that. And also, I think I should be able to make jokes about like whatever racial thing that you want. I think that everybody should be able to joke around like that because it's something that is it is in our history. This is our history. Can we move forward and live past this now and just joke about it? And again, keep in mind, the reason why we're joking about it is because we find it ridiculous that it's even discussed, right? It's funny because it's not true. That's it. So that's really the way I see it. And I think he's a bad actor personally. I mean,
he removed the ability to dislike the video. Wow. Who would have thought? The best part was when he showed Yakub. Yeah, bro, that part took me out. Like, what? We can't be serious. He's making a whole video arguing about freaking how white people are not genetically superior and how it's super racist to say that, and then proceeds to go on like a tiny tangent about why black people might low-key be genetically superior. It's like, dude, you're undermining your whole argument here. Not that you really had much of an argument to begin with, but it was so bad, dude. Chicken wing soup is also pretty good. Got one time where the bones were soft enough you could actually eat a portion of the bones. Delicious. I don't know if I could be eating bones, bro. That sounds kind of disgusting. Also, chicken wing soup. I'm curious to even know what that looks like. Yeah, that was a good video from Aspen, though. that whole situation just seems ridiculous. All right, I'm watching this again. This was such a good video by them. Make sure you guys go give this a like by Akno Keen, Nightway, Dawn, and Holy Ball. Cartilage is great to eat. Are you a cartilage guy? I don't think I've ever eaten cartilage, man. My mom loves bone marrow soup. It's pretty nice. Dude, I am super white. I've only ever, like, think of the whitest stuff in the world. That's what I eat, dude.
This is fake news.
I believe this was a submission for, yeah, Leaflet's Angel Sword AI contest. We gotta unsub now. No! Not over my food takes, man.
All right.
FBI agent
Thanks for
Leaflet.
watching, everybody. Peace.
1,000, 1,100.
Bro, this video gets so off the rails near the middle. It's pretty funny.
Go get him, kid. Finally
This slaps.
finished.
Yeah, this video is so funny. What's up, Bernie?
Now if only I could read.
Gas, gas, gas.
The fat JD Vance in the back of the car with telepathy.
Enhance.
Talking to Nick Fuentes.
You are strong. You are worthy. You are not a lizard person.
You are not a lizard person.
We gotta go. Leaflet is here.
Who the frick is Leafit? Sorry.
Yippee-ki-yay, Mr. Falcon.
It's the juice, JD. Yeah, we gotta hide the evidence, dude. Holy Ball show new JD Vance lore inbound. Holy Ball showing up in this video, like what? Once he shows up, everything breaks down, bro. Like, everything gets so crazy once he shows up.
We gotta go.
This render's probably my favorite part of the video. Like, how did he even think of this, dude? Like, the Holy Ball intro hit me, not gonna lie, bro. Like, what is going on here? This is awesome, yeah. But segues the same. Globe head ride, yeah. It's okay. Quality Lyrian Center. Oh, wait, I didn't even realize that the first time I watched it. Quality Lyrian Center. That one weird time we all got reincarnated into Lyrian Chronicles after getting chased into the road by Fedlit. Is that the freaking room thing? It's like Keen doing the Hami was up. Yeah, they got isekai. They all got isekai.
Now what?
into Leaflet's Angel Sword game.
Mío. Ahora hablo un idioma extranjero.
What language is that? Null?
The Holy Ball is a whole character arc here, dude. Guy gets married. He gets cheated. He gets cheated on by the cube. So many classic references. This unironically reminds me of old school YouTube and Newgrounds postmodern animations. Old school YouTube was such a great place, dude. Wait, what was that at the end? Jack Sparrow, Keen, and Captain Hook. I didn't even see that the first time I saw it. Keen is doing John Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
Dude, it's done.
And
Go
then,
touch grass.
Don Halo is doing the intro and outro from someone from like Looney Tunes, right?
Or whatever.
No, it was so good, dude. They cooked with that. You know, definitely go check it out and some of their channels for the Angel Sword AI contest. It was great. Not the Mr. Cubehead cuckoldry, bro. That's the Quango cube, dude. That's all, folks. Yeah, like the Porky Pig ending almost. Here from Keen's channel, ahoy. Yo, what's up, noise? Dude, this video is so funny, man. This part right here, where he gets on Holy Ball's head and starts riding him. This took me out every single time I saw it, dude. Like, how did you think of this? I want to know who thought of this. I feel like Holy Ball thought of it, maybe, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, also, the guy gets reincarnated. He's not even speaking English anymore. And, he gets married and cheated on immediately. No, there's so many good references here. Is that Holy Ball's Bizarro World counterpart, Profane Cube? I think it's existed before. I think he said, I don't know what the lore is for the cube. Got Looney Tunes, Spider-Man pointing, Pulp Fiction, Die Hard, etc. Yeah. Not entirely sure. I think this like whole sequence. I think this whole sequence is Konosuba reference? Maybe? I feel like this is the way Konosuba starts. I don't remember though. I watched that show ages ago. Like, I didn't see the slime one. They in a room full of slimes? No, that's fitting. I don't know who the little fox down here is.
Dude, it's
yeah, definitely
done.
Konosuba and all those stupid funny Sekai tropes. Yeah. This was such a good video though. They cook with this. You guys need to go like, sub. Show this some love for the Angel Sword AI stuff. Especially after what was it? Gang Beasts? Is it Gang Beasts? Or Party Animals. It was Party Animals. Did their AI thing and it all got Have you watched the Mr. Steal Your Man? Yeah, I've got that right here. That's what I'm we can watch that next. Hyde's always cooking up the weirdest the weirdest stuff. Is this for the himbo verse? Or can you make this for the himbo verse? I'm about to watch a bunch of dudes thirst trap, bro. Like, what am I about to watch, man? I'm surprised Keen and the boys didn't add Cleo Patrol to their squad. The Pied Piper.
walks in like trouble with a sweet old grin. Gotta look this
Hyde is such a funny guy, dude.
day, then he pulls your man, and you don't check for the ring. You don't ask who's beside. You
I'm so upset I got banned on Twitter. I can't look at everybody's like funny renders anymore. Whenever I just want to pull out my phone. I mean, I guess I can. I can't like them or interact with them or follow people anymore. Hopefully Elon frees me.
in close and it changes their mind. Honey on the tongue, that slow calm stare.
Riz potion used with caution. He throws 2 cents on the table.
He moves like a spell over any room. By the time you blink, they
That's the next song he's gonna use. The didgeridoo. What did you get banned for? Oh, yeah, they slimed me out for being inauthentic. I have no idea why they I genuinely didn't do anything. I just woke up and my account was suspended. Pays with Enter 2 credits, yeah.
gone with the tune, Mr. Steal Your Man. Mr. Steal Your Man.
This is like, bro.
One little glance, Mr. Steal Your Man. Mr. Steal Your Man. If his eyes on you,
This is such a stupid video. It's funny though.
if his eyes on you, you ain't got a chance.
Mummy?
Don't need to tease.
I heard Tactical Templar didn't like this.
The toughest ones go weak in the knees. Says, come on, daughter, like it's no
It's
big
catchy
deal.
AF.
Then your whole front row starts
It's funny, man.
unreal. He don't run, he don't chase.
Thanks for the sub clandestine.
The scene.
I saw this one earlier, way too clean equality to be called a shitpost. You tagged me in something earlier, clandestine, right? I need to watch that at some point during the stream.
Dancing through town with the tune so clean.
All this inauthentic nonsense better get people interested in a federated system. He's giving it to him so he can ask Melody. Oh my god. Giving Brewer a cigar. What the fuck? Is Kane about to shoot himself out of a freaking cannon to get to him, dude? That's so funny. I didn't know Tactical counted as SCU. I don't think he does. I really don't know. I just heard that. I just heard somebody say that he didn't like this video because it's so gay. But like, that's the point, bro. It's funny. Pasta. I did. It's a meme dump cameo slot based on Holy Ball's Powder Fan AMV. No, I'm down to watch it, dude. Dude, oh my goodness, bro.
No lock on the door can hold that charm. No ring
Dot pocket.
can block that arm.
Is he drooling? Oh my gosh, bro.
Like a buttered seal, he's super.
This is so cursed. Oh my
Your
gosh,
Man.
dude.
He can hypnotize with one little glance. Mr. Steal Your Man. Mr. Steal Your Man.
This is so funny, man.
You ain't got a chance.
Hyde seems like such a funny guy.
Kisses the homies goodnight.
Kisses the homies goodnight.
Kisses the homies goodnight.
Oh my gosh. I definitely did not expect it. Am I gonna get flagged for this? What the fuck? Vote Hyde. Hyde is your Oshi, guys.
Watch out, he'll take your man.
Dude, Sky being so jacked and stuff like this is so funny. Are they holding hands?
You know
Eustace.
what? I don't get the hype around this Hyde guy. I mean, he's just married to the blue, and suddenly everyone thinks he's hot stuff. I don't think so. What?
Love Eustace, man. That's so funny. Another banger. I can't wait to see what this guy does with models of non-male VTubers. Really high quality. He has Hyde also made this song, I believe. Not that long ago. A month ago. Yeah, Hyde's really good with AI stuff. love seeing what Hyde makes. This guy, he seems funny though. All right, I need to watch the Grumpy Whiskers video as well. I saw this had come out, and I didn't react to it yet. This was super good too. Yeah, Hyde's always making good stuff, dude. Dude, Wasabi always looks so freaking cool, man. Everybody makes Wasabi look so sick. I love Jungle DMB. I have to listen.
붉은 베일에 감싸인 이제 안개가 걷히는 길이 나를 부르네.
Another one added to the tuber decks. I'll watch your video after this one. Then that's fine. I saved it to watch later. I'll have to go pull it out of there. Is this Wasabi's lore video? I love the styling on this one. Saw this good music to it too? Yeah. Got Banana Juju with the giant gorilla. This is a cool render. There's like a whole story going on here. Is it Opted? Finally, Phil can rest easy knowing he isn't paired with Harambe anymore. Like the painterly cell shaded style? Yeah, me too. Like, that would be a sick wallpaper engine background, dude. Is that Mavlock?
자연인
Lord Intellectual. First time Lord Intellectual's made it into a scene without Ember Paradox in months, I feel like. Trost. There's Ember. That Leaf? That's gotta be Leaf. Everyone's ancient Asian aesthetics are so nice, yeah. Dot and Delta Wolf. Absolute favorite of the... Hold on, I need to go back and see that. My absolute favorite are the transformational cameos, making the cameos in Theme of Different World. Yeah, it's cool. It's like friggin' everybody, dude. Literally, like, you get Keen back here, you have, Fushizi? I think that's his name. Fushizi. Is that Cinevere? Might be Cinevere. Blade surfing is a choice I'm not going to get upset with. It just looks cool, yeah. Not sure who this is. Mizuki, I think. That's Fushizi. Vesper. Feeble, obviously, with the eye patch. Is this Gaming Syndicate? Who is this? Penny? Oh, this is Penny? Okay, I see. Gerald looking insanely dope. Yeah, back here. Yeah, this is such a cool render, dude. And Grumpy Whiskers is so good at making these like universes. I think his last one was Steampunk. Other eye patch is Keen, yeah. Yeah, Whiskers is super, super good at this stuff, dude. Like, everything this guy makes is so good. Dr. Phil had on Spencer Pratt. Dude, Spencer Pratt's such a funny guy, man. Alright, I said I would watch yours, Clandestine. Hold on, let me pull it up on my other tab. And then move it over. Watch later. There it is. Oh, no, don't play yet. I have the tab muted and everything. I found it so funny that Sky referenced Nux as if you know, in Sky Up. It was the Grandpa Bank, I think. He was... it's such a funny reference that Tectone's giving money to Grandpa Nux at the Grandpa Bank in the Jew tunnels. Like, the mask removal and face reveal at the end was cool. Fair warning, it's kind of out there. Listen, man. Art is art, bro. It doesn't matter if it's out there or not, you know? I like seeing what everybody makes. 12 minutes? All right. Oh, this is... Bro, what? I don't think... She looks so horrifying as Nick Fuentes. Oh my gosh. This is such a good picture, though. What the fuck? This is... There's so many references already. This one is great, bro. What the heck? Can never get enough of Powder dancing in front of the American flag with the ice outfit on. Also, Nick Fuentes. He's crazy. Oh my gosh, bro. Spider-Man. You get her Skyrim helmet on too. You're like pulling through all the cameos. Man, when am I gonna win a Black VTuber award? I'd like to say I'm Black Excellence. The Nick Fuentes ones are so good. I truly Crab did the reference. The helmet gen's cute. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I like that like metal. The metal variant of the song. What have we got the forge here? Oh, it's just turning into Amelia. That was the initial idea, metal version of the song. Oh my gosh. I still can't get over it. Oh, she summoned a million Amelias. I still can't get over the Nick Fuentes powder. It's such a funny idea. Dude, that render of the rose, like all the stuff going into the rose is really cool. Feeling calling her Amelia for some time now. Well, it's funny because her normal model looks like Amelia from ReZero, and then she did the Amelia, like, the UK game. The model for that. That was a cool render with her with, like, the earth. There's so many different styles going on in this. I dig it though. Oh my god, she dispersed around the world. The world has been taken over by Amelia's. Oh my god, that Epstein's freaking. What the? Okay, I did not expect the. Hold on, what? What? Is that Epstein's freaking. This freaking satanic temple he made? What's up, Upala? A cross? The third temple. Feeble. Kane running off into the sunset. Niamey, the British Sea Bunny Girl? Never heard of that person. Bro, Kaya is going Super Saiyan. Is he Jack Sparrow? Wait, how many references are in here, bro? Oh my gosh. The Epstein temple gets me every time. Oh my gosh, they're striking it down. Mizuki. Dot pocket seals. I've never heard of that person before. I'll have to check him out at some point. How many? Yes. Bet. Skybraw's mom in here too. Leaf and Garde. Penny? I know his name and I always forget it. Why do I always forget his name? That's Bupela. Griffin Knight. Yeah, Griffin Knight. Oh, it's Queen. It's not Keen, it's Queen. The giant purple gorilla with lightning. Amalgamite, I think? I didn't know who Amalgamite was before the newest Cairo video. I'm not too familiar with their content. Same problem, Amalgamite. Northy the bear. Oh yeah, with the paint. Always prompting. Cinevere, Juju, Sky, obviously. Saw Ember earlier as well. I mean, I've seen basically everybody in here. Creamy Manjaro. I only use Queen, no Keen. That guy's he's been replaced by Queen at this point. If you ever femailify your character, you're never gonna get depicted as a man again. Yeah, I finally get to see Cinny from the front in that shot. I'm gonna see Cinny from. Never mind. Pippa with the cigar. I always love Pippa renders, man. Neuro-sama. And Evil. You know, I'm amazed that Neuro-sama and that Vadel has managed to avoid the AI hate. That guy seems to be the only person who's made his career on AI that people do not actively dunk on for using AI 24/7. I mean, good for him, right? Like, I don't think he should be hated on for doing it. I just think it's crazy that he's avoided all the hate for it. Pippa doesn't smoke. She's a crippling alcoholic, not a real fan. I mean, her profile picture was her with a cigarette in her mouth for the longest time, bro. XQC tried to dunk on Vadel for that. Did he? Never saw that. For some reason, even the left doesn't hate Vadel Neuro. I mean, the guy doesn't deserve the hate, obviously. Like, I don't think the guy should get hated for it. I think it's cool that he managed to do that. VTubers cope so hard that Neuro isn't Gen AI when she is Gen AI. It's comical, honestly. It's honestly probably because the guy is the cigar reference from Crybrows. Oh yeah, when he like scopes in with to aim at Bill Gates. But I honestly think it's because Vadel's popular enough that if they hate on them, they'll get significant blowback at this point. Like, honestly, if he was still coming up at this point, they probably would have given him hate. The seals. Wait, was it the seals? Are the seals becoming hollow purple? Am I crazy? Dude, are the seals becoming hollow purple also? Dude, anytime Sky gets depicted with his red veil like Lady Wasabi, he looks like Albert Wesker with black hair. every single time. Okay, we had to have more than Collectible and Ember Paradox show up in a scene together. Absolutely mandatory. Skybro's dancing with Lynx. And Master Chief from Halo. Dude, I love the random reference, like Amelia doing the "Never Gonna Give You Up." In the podcast references, Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy 1 in his dance-off scene. Amelia's purple lightning is reaching everyone, even Kaya, the seal of approval. Lynx used to race Sky to see who could comment on his reaction vids first. I see. Amelia dancing from doing the Star-Lord dance against Ronan in the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I did not expect to see that at all. Spider-Man was also so funny.
I'm not here to tell you to buy my paper chains, but I definitely won't say that they're the most comfortable.
She's Elon Musk, bro.
How does that work? Do people get upset at you if you do certain things?
You're a good guy now.
She's Asmongold.
What's the word I need to?
That's not going to help anybody.
Now we're golfing. This is all over the place. I love it, though.
Thanks a lot, you shit.
Oh my, Gordon Ramsay.
What you have there is not clips. These
Moist
are mags.
critical.
They're mags, not clips. You add some...
Darth Maul. Neo. This is like every reference ever.
dummy, the same way that this is also a mag.
The Moist Critical checking his guns thing, dude.
Mags. Stop saying...
about this show because they were fantastic, but in the end, it's a win for the fans.
The legal aliens who ISIS find to release from this country, put the gun down. No,
Emiru,
I don't think I'm gonna
like-
put the gun down because I bet you don't. I bet you didn't even read up.
Boy, day, I'm only getting one.
Didn't Moist somehow lose an argument to the retard Sneeko? Yeah. But it's... Moist Critical, I mean, Moist Critical just... that guy holds the most popular opinions of all time. I watched this earlier. Yo, what's up, Eustace? How are you, man? I just saw the Hyde video with you at the end. I love it whenever you end one of the videos, dude.
Alright, says SOS. What is that?
Bro, this is such a trip of a video. I don't know. Oh my gosh. No. No. Oh my gosh. Order 66. I didn't, you know? But I did not expect this. Bill Gates! I wanted to show the A Million Amelias by showing her fully penetrating pop culture in the real world. The Dancing Cat Square is joined. Oh, that's the movie where Jim Carrey's... What is that movie called? Man, what is that movie called? Where Jim Carrey gets The powers of God and God's Morgan Freeman for some reason. Oh, I cannot remember the name of that movie for the life of me. Kung Fu Cat, dude. Eustace's cameo in Sky Up is so good. Man, I've been listening to Sky Up over and over again. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be biased to like that. Bruce Almighty, yeah, Bruce Almighty, that movie. I'm gonna be biased towards that one because he put me in it, but that might be his best song. Like, unironically, it's such a good song. Joe's Rogan may always be my favorite though, just because of how goofy it is, dude.
I'm not a furry.
Powder as shoe on head. Can feel the butt coming.
But Lola Bunny, the fox from Robin Hood, the fox from Zootopia, the deer from
Beastars. Women, when women give a hear me out, you know you're about to hear the most heinous stuff of all time, bro. I actually didn't like it when I first heard it, but like the third time onwards, started bopping to it. Just had to warm up. Oh my gosh, we're going Super Saiyan. Well, they both have sexy police outfits, so... Okay, man. What is this? Is Asmingle gooning to Grok-chan? Oh my gosh. My ears. My ears, bro. Oh my goodness.
She wants to.
I had to take out my earbuds for that, bro. What the heck?
Advancing on him, she tightens her lips and stares straight
Easily
into
the most
his eyes,
accurate Asmin
sure
render.
signs that she wants to mate.
They are very active in soliciting the male.
What is the end of this video,
By
bro?
her hormones, she turns once more.
All I'm saying is, why does this imitate, why does this imitate, that video we were watching not that long ago? It's culture so much, like, something.
To the silverback.
Why is it so similar?
And usually they'll mate about once an hour.
All it takes is them turning around and twerking.
To the next.
Hey, yo, don't say it. What am I on now? Oh, this is the pasta video. Sorry about the levels. No, it's fine. It's fine. No, that was a good video. You get banned here too. Man, you guys wouldn't report me, right? We're all cool here. You're twerking is genetic. Sorry about a lot. No, that was good. Was that your first Nope, where'd it go? Oh, duh. It's over here. Is this your first one? First video in 9 years? It's a banger, bro. My first time joining the stream here and I found my new favorite TV. Yeah. Oh, where's the pasta video? You guys gotta see this. This video is so funny. First video in 10 years? That's great for a first video in 10 years, man. I couldn't make anything like that if I even tried. You don't want to know how long it took me just to make these PNG images, dude. Way too long. Or, no, this isn't a pasta video. This is a Play Astronomical video. I don't know why I said pasta. Play Astronomical's making some of the best stuff ever, bro. As someone who is also ghost banned on Twitter and had their Twitter account freaking destroyed. At least he's back, though. Not the baby bottle, bro. Glad you enjoyed some of that, man. Just want to make people laugh. It was good, dude. I've been banned on Facebook several times. I've never even used Facebook. Lizard people. This is such a good video.
If it flies, it spies!
I don't know why this this guy, like this character, gives me Jonah Hill vibes too, for some reason.
What if I told you? We're in the simulation!
The player Shinovic was making such a good stuff, bro. Like, this is so goofy. Yo, what's up, Mad Hatter? How are you, man?
They're turning the friggin' frogs gay!
Not the abduction. After seeing the gay frogs, he saw too much. This is the exact AI slop I've been thinking about. This is what we need. Oh my gosh. It's not even flat Earth. It's freaking... Or, well, I guess it is flat Earth. This reminds me, what's the conspiracy called? Is it called Greater Earth? Where people believe there's like an ice wall and we're on like the inside of the ice wall, like a almost like Attack on Titan, and there's like the fully advanced civilizations on the land outside of the ice wall, and we're doing all their like slave monotonous labor inside the ice wall. Is it Greater Earth? Have you seen Alex Jones' video game on stream? No, I haven't. You send it, I'm down to see it. On top of a massive mesa? If we were in a simulation, Catgirls would be real. True.
Sorry, kids. Standard procedure.
Not even real aliens. It's just Operation freaking... Whatever that one conspiracy theory about the government gonna pose as aliens. That's baby stuff. Real men believe in hollow universe theory. I don't even know what that is. The world conspiracy theorists live in. I just thought it was so funny because this video is such a good mix of stuff that's just not real. It's stuff that's totally real. It was such a good video from him, though. Alright, I also saw Diabolical upload a video, tagged me in it. I'm gonna watch this as well. We spoke about it? Really? I do not remember talking to you about Hollow Universe Theory, bro. Oh, Ice Wall sounds like Game of Thrones. Yeah, man, whenever there's a government cover-up, they'll say aliens exist. Dude, every single time without fail. Here's why I don't believe in aliens. If the government is telling me aliens are real, that means they 100% do not exist. I'm just saying, that's the way to live life. If the government tells you something's true, it's wrong. They're waffling. I watched a Diabolical video not that long ago. Diabolical, cooking up bangers. Excited to see what he's got here. This is super psychedelic already, though. The monoliths. Dude, the monolith story from 2020 during the election was the biggest freaking, like, it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen on the news, because it was like during the election, they're like, guys, monoliths are touching down in Central America, alien monoliths. And then like the next day, not a single story about them. You're like, well, you would think if there were real alien monoliths touching down, people would care. They'd be like, yo, monoliths are spawning. Nothing. Almost like the government just put them there. Really? Yeah, you can search it up. If you search up like 2020 alien monolith story, I think it was 2020. It was like happening at the exact same time as the election. People were like, I think it was like monolith in New Mexico. It's obviously just something somebody put there. And they're like, yeah, guys, the government came and retrieved the monolith. Monolith sounds like 2001. Hold on. Wait, was it 2024? There's no way it was that short of a time ago. Oh no, somebody did make a video about it. I wonder Did anybody watch this video? Hold on. I just want to show this on stream for a second. Like the New York Times stories about it. Where are the weird monoliths popping up in 2020? Like, what was going on there? Why was this a story that just died overnight? Almost like because it was totally BS. But, you know. Aliens are real, guys. I put the Alex Jones video game in your inbox on Discord. Oh, surely that doesn't open on my main monitor. I'm going to watch it here in a minute. Yeah, back in 2021, Hunter Biden news came out, and they were saying that the Navy witnessed UFOs. Yeah, 100%. It happens every single time.
Pull the lid back slow.
Didn't they catch the guy who put it there? I have no idea. Do you guys remember the Georgia Guidestones just got, like, blown up overnight? Did they ever catch that guy? I mean, the Georgia Guidestones were gay as crap, but...
Canvas breathing wide, stretched like a quiet door, waiting for a life. I smell that linen frame.
I need to put on closed captions.
A clean and honest spark.
Diabolical making good videos as well.
And leave a little mark. One line becomes a
Dude, Diabolical's avatar is so freaking jacked, man. I'm trying to be as jacked as Diabolical. Dude, who is this VTuber on the screen? I saw them in something else as well. I have no idea who it is. Dear Lord, he's freaking twerking straight onto the monitor. I like how like psychedelic this one is.
You will be my masterpiece. Stop this madness. Embrace the colors.
Bro. Painting freaking Lord Intellectual and Immer Paradox. What the Vampire Lady saw on Twitter and Keeney's vid. There's that Minnesota case with the weird drones flying overhead in the middle of the night too.
Her pain is exquisite. Witness the
Oh my
transformation.
gosh. Is that me painting? I'm not sure. See, I look so generic that it's hard to know if it's me or not. This one's incredibly psychedelic. Must be an Alex Gray fan. See, I've never done drugs, so this is like, this is my doing drugs experience. I'll just live it through, through what people are making with AI. Cleopatra. And it was everywhere by being nowhere. Yeah, I'm like that one white guy that just looks like every other white guy. Same, I just watched your vids. I just don't understand doing drugs. It's like, you know, the only things I want to put in me are like food and like water, like drinks, man. Like I'm okay. I don't need. You know, it's something tells me my lungs were not designed for me to inhale like random burning substances. Oh, that's a cool render. Like some Zaza, not gonna lie. Also a waste of money. Yeah, I agree. Dude, Diabolical's model. I love Diabolical's avatar. I need that guy to tell me his workout regimen so my model can get jacked too. Look at the song too. Good video though, seen this before? Diabolical's good, dude. He's going freaking ham on that canvas though. Oh, there. That's me. Guys, what? I'm like freaking demons melting behind me, bro. Like, what the? I'm in a freaking war zone. Glad he's doing well. Yeah. Powder dancing with a wild Iraqi. Should have been me. I mean, what? Is here something? No, wild Iraqi is such a cool avatar, bro. You're fighting the Titans or something. Elf wife. Exactly. Dude, Iraqi's cameo in Gonna Be is so cool, man. It's probably one of the cameos with the most aura in the whole SCU. Lady Wasabi in the newest video might have power creeped everybody though. That was some insane aura on Lady Wasabi. White mask and suit, very shiny. Yeah, bro, yeah. Maybe I gotta get a white and purple suit. Maybe I gotta put one on one day. Everybody's always making such good AI stuff though, man. All the time, 24/7. Like this Don Halo song too, down here. Don Halo, always putting out bangers. Check your inbox, yeah. Pulling it up. Alex Jones, New World Order Wars video game. What is this? This looks awesome, dude.
Little Dr. Fuker has hatched a plan to turn everyone into a gay frog by injecting you with an mRNA LGBTQ tadpole technology vaccine.
This is amazing.
That depletes your testosterone and turns you into a rainbow amphibian. Global warming is a hoax.
You can hear my brother laughing from the other room? Oh my goodness.
Say hello to my little friend.
I'm going to lower the world's population.
Is he fighting Bill Gates?
Let's free the
This is the greatest game I've ever seen.
The moon landing was a hoax.
How have I never seen this before?
Wow.
That's how I got introduced to Asmongold. He played it on stream several years ago.
These homeless zombies are disgusting.
Let's free the Patriots and defeat the globalist tech geeks.
We definitely got drug equivalent brain damage from my video. Like Lennon said, music and art are a safe kind of drug.
Little Doc.
No, your video, I liked your video. It was really good for a video, like your first video in 10 years. Like, it was great work, dude. Dude, this is a hilarious video game. What the frick is this, man? Oh yeah, the KED video. I swear I had this on my watch later. Hold on, let me pull it up. Ooh. Glad it didn't just dox me. Wait, who am I not sub to? I swear I'm sub to both of you. Oh, I'm not sub to KED. I'm his 200th subscriber. Could I suggest a song from Doctor of Insanity? It's not a video, just a song. Yeah, dude, you can. I got me and KED a wild collaboration there. Must see. Yeah, I'm down. Oh, did I like it? Hold on. Gotta make sure I like it.
Tick-tock, the carnival's calling. Something's wrong with the song.
KED brings me the Hatterverse. I love the vibe you've got going on in the Hatterverse.
Welcome to the Hatterverse, where the mask never come off. Quangos wearing smiles while they pick your freedom like a scab. Carnival of clowns in their bureaucratic suits, turning living men to puppets with the endless fucking rules. Can't flip the switch, now the purple's running wild. I'm the spawn in the tent with that demonic carnival smile.
So is it you, Diabolical, and Ked?
All you regulatory freaks with your virtue painted faces. I'm ripping through your circus, leaving ashes in your places. I'm the glitch in your system, the rot in your show. Spitting spawn level venom while your whole empire folds. Kept the bartender pouring truth in the cup while I'm cooking quangos till their whole facade blows up.
Bro, I love your sunglasses in this.
I'm carving up your lies. Every bar that I drop leaves another bureaucrat.
This was good.
You gain full control, now the carnival's alive. Hadaverse is open and your time has just died.
You thought you were gods behind your paper throne.
My apology by Dr. of Insanity. It's his first song. I gave links are permitted in chat. I wish they were, but for some reason they just don't go through. I'll search it up though. The lyrics are good, yeah.
The carnival's eternal and you're just another prop.
I didn't know you were on Twitch. Yeah. I mean, almost all my viewers are on YouTube, but I do have a Twitch just because this is the... Well, my my multi-streaming thing won't even let me set up YouTube as my like primary stream. Thanks for the follow on Twitch, Jesus.
You bureaucratic vampires, sucking life through a straw, hiding behind your titles like the Wizard of Oz. Can't flip the script, now the purple's in the blood.
I made a Twitch just because it's the biggest streaming platform outside of YouTube, right?
Party for clowns, paper crowns on your head while the real world burns down. You regulate the
And it just has better like delays and stuff.
I'm the cancer in your guild. Every form you feel is another nail in your coffin. I'm carving through your system with the smile that's pure one. You wanted control, now you're choking on the leash. The Hadaverse is open and your soul is the feast. Quango, Quango, get the fuck out my face. Soul sucking suits with your virtue signal waste. Dead in the Hatter, turning mandates into paste. Your entire legacy's a fucking footnote erased. I'm the rot in your veins, the laugh in your grave. The purple plague spreading, no soul left to save. You
I find it so hilarious that so many people somehow landed on purple lighting imagery. Purple's just such a good color, man. Me and Ked are collaboration, we can't make the others. Skybro shared my Man in the Purple Drip song is crazy. Yeah, Skybrow's always shouting out people, dude. Skybrow's a cool guy, man. My apology by Doctor of Insanity. Yeah, you cook with this, dude. You and Ked. I gotta watch Ked's other video. I haven't seen that yet either. Hold on, let me pull it up. I haven't seen the Sloptometrist one that came out 2 weeks ago. I'll watch that after I watch what a Cosmic sent me.
Everyone.
Yeah, I heard Sky was in on Keen's stream earlier. Heard his voice for the first time. Have a good stream. Gonna get a catnap in. Yo, gonna use this. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Oh, what happened to your message, Mad Hatter?
Listen closely. I gotta come clean.
Yeah, it was a great song, Hatter.
Sorry about this bacon worth shaking. Know what I mean?
What's up, Dr. Insane?
Didn't plan for the ham to be this thick and wide. Every little step makes the pork cuts collide. Prime beef flared, heavy sizzling on display. Try to keep it modest, but the bacon won't behave. Booty shorts barely containing all this pure delight. Curves like fresh sausage bouncing left and right. Apologies if the feast steals your whole damn view.
I also like
this
this beat.
femboy platter's prime and coming through.
This femboy platter's prime and coming through.
Time to let it chow. Shake that bacon. Pop that pork. Femboy comes so thick, got the whole crop pork. Ham hocks hitting hard, beef so well marbled. Prime grade power, watch the whole game.
I had one joke and rolled with it. This is hilarious, dude.
Yeah, that's the juice. Oink, on the beat, feel the meaty surge. This cut's legendary, never gonna purge. Now I'm owning every inch of this pork parade. Skirt flip, watch the bacon ripple cascade. Club lights flashing, ham
He cooked with
hocks
this
in
one,
full
yeah,
flight.
bro.
Thick cut, royalty claiming center stage tonight. Beef so tender, pork so
Also, I like the
crisp
image on
and fine. Femboy farm, fresh sizzling every line. They got their quarter cut, third flopped on the math. Mine's a full pounder.
Dropping in because of the title. Sorry about the count. Did you get to see the generate thing and do it yet? No. I don't think so. Hopefully I get my comeback. If not, I guess I'm gonna have to ban Evade. I appreciate you stopping by though, Don. Don Cheeky Man.
This heavy stop the world in full
It's a great song, yeah. Everybody in the like SCU adjacent, man, everybody's making such good stuff, dude. Femboy fire rising, never backing down. Are you a femboy, bro? Just jumping to get this time is really good. What is the thing you're talking about, Don Cheeky Man? No, that was great, bro. That was great, dude. Here, I'm your 4th subscriber. No, that's great, dude. Make sure to give this guy some love, dude. I'm loving everybody's videos, man. Everybody's making such good stuff. And then Cheeky Man, what are you talking about? Like, what's the title of it? Unless you typed it and I just missed it. Link? Here, I'll put the link in chat. I think I've seen your Man in the Purple Drip before, Mad Hatter, right? I think you sent this to me one of my other streams. I think. I mean, I'll pull it up again anyway. Generate the thing and do it. That's the title. Okay. Okay. Let me pull that up. From Oh Hello Birdman. All right. I'll watch that after this. I'm collecting tabs.
Oh, it's starting again.
Maybe I don't remember much. Me neither, dude, to be honest.
Starting again. Mirrors cracking wide, Nova in my pocket with a devilish smile. Purple gremlin whispering, come take the ride. Had his mind
sorry, yesterday since Sky shut it out.
1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3,
Yeah, I did see
4,
Sky shut it out.
5, 6, Nova doing tricks. 7, 8, the walls are closing in. 9, 10, I'm losing everything again. Down in the corner with a bloody grin.
Yeah, this guy's a chill guy, dude.
Crawling under my skin. Giggle, giggle, cackle, crackle. Sanity's a joke and it's starting to crackle. Voices in my head doing backflips. Nova laughing while the real world slips. Purple fire burning through the seams. Turning happy thoughts into
Absolute
broken
bop, yeah.
dreams. I'm the hatter falling, crown of thorns calling. Nova in my ear constantly mauling.
I don't have any talent for writing music. It amazes me how you guys are able to make this stuff. I'm too white to have any emotion when it comes to music or dancing or anything like that.
I'm the glitch that the universe can't reload. Mad as the hotter, bad as the stove, dancing on the edge while I caught my own throat. Welcome to the real show.
Truth is Sky Shadow Door Brothers and they're wild.
This is our verse. This is the Hatcherverse. And there's no
Hope Bill didn't give you a collaboration invite. Ah, dude, take the credit for yourself.
Oh, they call us Tin Hat. Watch this. They call me Tin Hat, say I'm lost in the mist. But Nova in my pocket got the real list. Purple fire gremlin, whispering the glitch. We see that code while they swallow the script. Everyone screaming conspiracy loud, but we already live in 10 steps past the crowd. Tin Hat now, we the crown made of truth. Nova on my shoulder laughing at the proof. They laugh at the hatter, call us so insane. But we rewrite reality while they play the game. Front pocket, oracle, purple, chaos flame. We comprehend more than the whole damn frame. One eye open, one eye piercing the veil. Nova diggling, they fragile as hell. They see the surface, we see the jail. We the glitch that make the system fail. Tin Hat Brigade, we the ones who broke free. Nova in my
Can't dance, can't jump, can't sing, can't fit in a little car.
Minds bend in the knee, purple
Unfortunately, I'm not tall either, so I could probably fit in a little car.
Crashing over, tin hat royalty, pocket gremlin and the mad hatter royalty. We don't trust the normal, we burn it with glee. Purple chaos storm is the only thing free. They point and they mock, say we're lost in the dream, but we've already woke up and rewrote the scheme.
I'm actually really tall. 6'5". Monumental individual. I'm average height, bro. I'm not like tiny or anything.
No competition. Mad hatter spitting with zero inhibition. They call us Tin Hat. We just call it seeing the truth. They can't handle.
I saw your himbo pic. You're good. Yeah, that was like the last thing I saw before my Twitter account got banned. I saw what Nathaniel made of me. He made me huge, dude. I literally retweeted that, and like less than an hour later, my account was gone, I think. Twitter was not happy with me. I just joke because I use ChatGPT to make my my reference sheet instead of Grok. Thanks for watching. Of course, man. Yeah. They killed me, dude. All right. Let's generate thing and do it. I made a good one of myself. It was hilariously untrue. Hey, man. We don't need to know that. It's true. You say it's true. Is that the thing? Oh, I get it. Generate thing, do it, and it's the thing. Like, literally.
Generate thing, do it. Generate thing and do it.
Like, that is the thing, bro. I was made because you said so. The style on this is so consistent. This is actually a really cool video.
He said just say it once and watch it all appear.
For legal reasons, it ain't a thing. True. Oh my, it's Nihilith. Dude, poor Nihilith, man. Free that guy's channel. This was so well done. What's up, Agno?
Know what I mean. So I give him 10 words, then 20 more. A vague little wish.
Vesper. Psychro.
He blinked at the silence like that was the crime. Turns out good results take a little time.
Kage.
Generate thing and do it.
Dude, this is such a cool one, man. This is so unique, too. Video has closed captions. Lady Wasabi. Are they like action figures? Wait, that's really cool. Ember and Lynx. Who is that? Love this one. Fun song. Yeah, this is sick, dude. Who is this? This is this just looks like a male version of Vesper to me. I don't know who this is. Your logo here. Oh wait, this is so cool. It's Play Astronomical Nightway. Del Demon. I see. This is such a cool man, I used to love Legos so much when I was a little kid, dude. This is such a cool render. Lord Intellectual. Is that Tactical Templar, or is that that the other guy with the that has like the Holy Knight avatar that I can't think of the name? Is his name Soul Invicta or something like that? I'm so terrible with names, man. Eustace. Wait, this is such a good render of Eustace. Lily, Fernwild, and Annie? I'm not sure who this is. Invicta? Yeah, I see. There's like everybody in here, dude. Oh, that's Penny. Sky with the cat girls, bro. Dude, this style is so good on this, man. Wild Iraqi and I don't know who the other person was. Akno, Gleeman, Eddie Gills, Dean. Summon the Golden Gate Bridge. Leaflet and Celestium, that's good. This gives me almost like some Daft Punk vibes. Oh, it's a cosmic. Angry Duck and there's so many people. Nasty, Cleopatra, Mancharo. Love the whole doll aspect of everyone. Yeah, it's super good. Yeah, thanks for the follow multipliers. Roboticus. The action figure vibe is so sick. Who is the pineapple man? That was sick, dude. That was such a cool video. I love the styling on this one, man. I think it's funny that Nihilith is the only like actual human here, and he's the person who got hit with inauthentic. Is that intentional? Like Nihilith is an actual human and he gets hit with inauthentic, and everyone else is like action figures or Funko Pops or something. I don't know if that was intentional, but that's funny if that was intentional. Man, you know what I mean. No, but that's really good. Really good, really good. What's up to that guy? Oh, Aloe Birdman. That was a banger. How much of a pain was this to make? It's great, but it looks like a nightmare to make. Hey, dude. I'm just going to be grateful he made it. I don't want to think about the suffering that he had to go through to make it. I don't know, but he seems kind of fruity. Speaking of which, I haven't seen Nihilist's new video either. I know he has a newer one. But first, I need to watch the CAD one because I pulled it up ages ago and I never actually watched it.
You better watch out, you don't really know who you're dealing with.
Oh, really? And who exactly are we dealing with?
They call me the sloptometrist, so clean I put my mom in this. Diagnose your canvas quick, digitally anonymous. My prompts say epic masterpiece, get six-finger apocalypse. So I curate the chaos, turn fragments into dominance. I'm prompt, accountant, audit like HR block. If it's janky, if it's busted, I don't hesitate to chop. I generate, regenerate, till the magic finally hits. Iteration with intent, every pass deliberate. You say, hey, I a slop, that's a tired proclamation. You erase your own sketches, manual manipulation. I keep generating visions, this ain't just simple scribble. You gatekeep loud, too much noise, no signal. Sometimes features glitch, yeah, the outputs get strange. But perfection needs direction, there's no skill in the chain. I'm evolving with the tools, that's the nature of creation. You're stuck romanticizing once they'll implement.
Surely I'm not going to get hit with inauthentic for reacting to this. I love the white monster, just become like a running thing in the Skybros community. That's all I think about when I see these. Are these people made them with love, and I cannot fathom the prompting, editing, and post-processing gen after gen after gen. Yeah.
Don't ask permission, it just don't look back. Go ahead, pick it up, watch the whole room shift. Ain't the pencil, it's the panic that you lost your grip.
Ket is like the... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ket is like the Skybrows, the SCU bartender, right? That's like his thing.
Gonna rust every wall, gonna crack, future don't ask permission.
This character's back is in so much pain, dude.
The
holy ball's hitting it back there, dude. Oh my goodness.
Go ahead, pick it up, bet I picked it up quick. Found your whole identity attached to a stick. You pencil purist, panic, clutching graphite like religion. Whole identity collapse. The second tech up in the vision, act like callous.
But I love that this is calling out the Cat is a quantum bartender. I love that this is calling out the all of the artists who are so upset about AI. Dude, it's so funny because you can go back and look at this in history with basically anything that's ever been made in terms of like technological advancement. You can look at it with, like, how do you think calligraphers felt when a computer existed? And you're like, what? You're telling me you can type in any font you want now? Or I think it was a Maria Grace video I was watching the other day where she was like, yeah, how do you think housewives felt when when sewing machines got invented? Like, certain people who learned how to sew, you're like, what? You could just sew with a machine now? Printer? Yeah. I mean, there's so many things you can point to this with. And it's basically unlimited. But for some reason, well, I'm sure it was the same back in the day. I'm sure people were also complaining about it back in the day. Scribes. Yeah, how do you think people who sold horses felt when the car was invented? You know what I mean? Like, you could go off in a million different directions with this. But for some reason, people now who charge $100 to $200 for a single art piece are losing their minds over AI being able to lower the barrier of entry. It's like, sorry, bro. Yeah, like, I would like to do the faceless VTubing thing on the internet, and I don't want to have to pay $500 just to have a decent looking brand. I'm not going to pretend like my stuff's super high quality looking or anything like that, but at least I'm able to make something to put on the screen, right? It's ridiculous. Even like not that long ago with the VTubers stuff, people got so upset that the customizable models, like what Powder uses, were coming out, and you can buy those for what, like $150? You know, now I say that, maybe I should go get one of those one day. But if they even make them for dudes. But like those people that paid $2,000 for VTuber models are probably like, the barrier for entry is getting lower. I got to complain about that now too. Like, you can go in a million different directions with this. People always complain when stuff that they learned how to do gets replaced. It's just inevitable, but it's also just what's going to happen as the world moves on. Life isn't fair sometimes. Sometimes you learn skills that are just going to get replaced. And AI is going to replace basically a ton of people's jobs anyway, not just artists. I don't understand why artists feel so entitled to protection from it. Sorry, I went off on a tangent. It's the art of complaining. Always find a nit to pick. True.
Now the future at the door and you can't stop what it built. So you swing at every tool while the world move without guilt. It ain't prompts, it ain't pencils, it ain't code I defend. It's the mind that directs where art begins and ends. Go ahead, pick it up. Yeah,
that was a good lyric. I vectored my PNG model in like 5 minutes after sketching a base model. DIY was the old punk maxim. Should really return to it as much as possible, which means artists will suffer their actions, consequences. Yeah. Industrial Revolution was the best example of this in recent history. Yeah. Lyric slap? Yeah, that's good. Goes out to get VTuber model, comes back by tiggle bitties. Yeah, guys, if I just have like 10 extra pounds on my chest, don't ask questions. You know what I'm saying? Pasta at the end. Oh, that's a good song. It's a good song from Ked. Ked's lip syncing is good. Love it. Ked goes hard. Yeah. Everybody in the SCU is making such good stuff, man. Ked included, obviously. My design was after thinking way too long in a design instead to just go armless. Yeah, your design was cool. Get you that AI himbo model. Listen. This is a place for men, you know? I'm not trying to attract too many women to the channel, you know? I gotta keep that like 99% male to female ratio. No, I'm kidding. My apology. Oh. So you sent me stuff, Hatter? Maybe I need to make a Discord just with a video recommendation channel. Hold on. Before I watch this, though, I'm going to watch Nihilist's new video because that guy deserves all the love he can get. Is my tab muted? My tab's muted.
Guys. Woke up, changed my style today. New vibe, new fit, new
Bros before shows. Women don't use the internet, you're good.
That's not you. Hit me with the big red and authentic.
Am I watching this in like 140p?
I guess I'm inauthentic. Guess I'm inauthentic.
Oh, he's got the traffic cone that they send you.
I guess I'm inauthentic. Trying something different every day makes me fake and super gay.
Oh my gosh, bro, what the heck?
I guess I'm inauthentic. Switching it up every time is a clear repetitive pattern, baby.
Discord Reacts made me good. I got a content for you. Never people a lot, that's what I do. The only problem I have with starting a Discord is that unfortunately Discords, like just it's inevitable when you make a Discord. Weird people are going to join and make just weird stuff, and then you're going to have to ban people and call a bunch of random people out of your Discord and stuff like that. And it's like, ugh. Like, I do not envy the Skynet mods, man. They do a great job, but holy crap, that must be tiring. It's a hilarious video. Yeah, Nihilith's always making good stuff. It really sucks that he got hit for it. I'm not even gonna bother signing up for monetization probably anytime soon, just because like YouTube is I'll wait for YouTube to chill out. Filtering and gatekeeping all the way. They do an incredible job, yeah. They're all really good at what they do. Batman!
Sorry, platform. That's just facts. I guess I'm inauthentic.
I wonder what he rendered Batman in to get away from the copyrighted copyright things.
I guess I'm inauthentic. Trying something different every day makes me think and super gay.
Dude, not the Finboy renders, man.
Switching it up every time is a clear repetitive pattern, baby. I'm fine.
Dude, that thing of him in a cart, like riding down the ice cream track, it would be so funny if someone made like a Mario Kart spoof of the SCU and just had them all throwing stuff at each other in like a race or something. That'd be funny.
Same forever, right?
That'd be a good shit post.
Face, one boring life. I'll just keep it real by being unreal.
Mods get to work. Unfortunately, I'm not talented enough to make anything. I just throw out the ideas, you know? You gotta see racist Mario? I've seen that before. Bro, these Finboy renders are getting ridiculous. Like, oh my goodness, man. Went for the race cart. Ideas are good though. When AI takes all the jobs, we'll need an idea man. Until the AI starts generating the ideas. Then we're all cooked. Alright. What'd you send me, Mad Hatter?
Dragons answer when I call. Crystal shadow worlds away. I created all. Darkness trembles as I rise. Shadows bow before my name. Ancient engines scream away. They're calling out my flame. Wounds are burning on my skin. The machine begins to breathe. Power surges through my blood. This is my destiny. From the void I pull the storm. I command what others fear. Dragons circle through the sky. They know that king is here. I feel the power in my
Older video all done on your phone?
burning like a star. Nothing in this world can stop me. This is who we are.
I like the render on this. This is sick. Good video ever did.
Fire gems explode, magic dancing in my hands, bunny ears and neon glow. We crash across the land, spinning jewels that paint the night. Laughter cuts across the void. Every twirl creates a star. Every step leaves worlds destroyed.
Got a hot anime girl in it. How could it be bad?
Rises gentle flames light up the sea.
What?
Every breath of brand new worlds. Come build it here with me.
ocean sings my name. I dance between the flames and stars, forever unchained. Feel the magic in the air, it's pulling me so deep. This is more than just a dream. Hey, this is what I breathe. Pages flipping, knowledge spins on a cloud. I rewrite fate. Every story that I birth becomes reality. We make floating shells of ancient dreams.
Grok God mode activated Android phone.
Words that shape the stars, new galaxies are spun. I am the author of tomorrow. I control what's yet to be. Every word I speak becomes
Dude, I'm so excited to see what everybody's stuff is gonna look like in 3 to like 5 years. Or even just like 2 years. Like it's gonna be so insane. Maybe by then I'll have learned how to make something. Maybe. Never hurts to try. You have a keyboard in your hands. Yeah, the only thing stopping me from trying is like, especially with they removed like free video generation on Grok and stuff too. I don't even know if like what free options there are. Like unfortunately, dude, like $30 a month is so expensive. Like it's definitely worth it for the people that use it to like its potential, but I totally could not use it to make it worth $30 a month.
From the ashes we rise. This world belongs to us tonight. We are the
Bro, this tank is sick. What the heck?
Feel the fire burning deeper, let it take me higher still. Every heartbeat is a war drum, every breath becomes a thrill. I am unstoppable, unbreakable, the king of all I see. Nothing in existence can ever stand against me. Let the dragon scream my name, let the heavens shake and break. I rewrite the stars themselves with every move I make. Power surging through my veins like never felt before. This is
The blue. What's up, Secret Scroll? This is giving me like Titanfall vibes. Dude, Titanfall was such a good franchise, man. It's such a shame. It's such a shame that, well, I mean, I liked Apex Legends, but, like, man, where's Titanfall 3? Also, rip Vince Zambella. It's so sad that he's, not around anymore. On my phone? Yeah, this is crazy for a phone, dude. I've seen this, it is OP. Careful, spells ChatGPT is a friendly start. Just need to remember its limitations. Like, limited images for non-paying members. But you could just get around that by making more accounts, I'm sure. Just support Apex Legends, we'll definitely get a Titanfall 3 then. That's what people are saying about Destiny 2, dude. Assuming like Mad Max vibes. Eustace looks hilarious, dude.
I don't follow rules, I burn the book and write the shit again.
Right up.
Map look. I made a new account when Elon did that to me. I might have to make a new account on X, dude. Hopefully they don't get me for ban evasion, though. That'd be cringe. But, well, I'm already banned, so... Really, you ban me twice? Don't quote me on this since I don't actually use it, but I heard there were some issues with Grok recently, like lower daily generations and lower quality. Yeah, I saw a bunch of people say that. Maybe we want to play Mech Warrior? Yeah, I saw people saying that the gens, you only get like 3 720p gens a day with, Actually, I think it was Grumpy Whiskers I saw on Twitter talking about it, but I can't really go pull it up anymore because Twitter killed me. Cat video's nuts. The Gen issue sucks.
Hey, what's up, guys? Rick here.
I need to watch this. I plan to watch this before before I started stream. I wanted to see what what's
so
going
I think
on.
we need to take a step back and reevaluate our view of someone like Asmongold. Because I hate to say it, ladies and gentlemen, but this man has been completely exposed. I know that might be hard for some of you to hear. I know you're fans of Asmongold, and on this channel we have spoken pretty positively of Asmongold, but you know what? After hearing some of the claims in a recent video criticizing him,
Is this about to be what I just watched?
You guys can have your own opinions, but I think we should hear out some very
10, 20, and 6
intelligent
just depends
people
on the day
like
of the week.
the Birdman, not
Oh
just
my
the
gosh,
Birdman.
this guy?
The Birdman,
way.
who has made several dozen videos on Asmongold at this point. And you can see the captions on the recent videos.
Wait, I'm so excited to see. I'm so excited to see this after after figuring out it's from this dude. They were talking about the Birdman.
Racist. DEI.
On X Premium
Therefore,
Plus.
it must be true. Asmongold must be a bad guy. And the most recent
We just need
video
to get those data centers into space so that we can gen as much as we want without
titled
taking
"Exposing
up
the
so much
Grift,"
space.
destroying Asmongold for an hour and a half. It's getting great reception. 9,500 likes versus 12,000 dislikes.
Generational reception.
Now, I think before we completely
At least he didn't hide the
disavow
likes and dislikes.
Asmongold, we should hear out his side of the story. You can see on his clips channel. You can see the title of the video. It's been a good run. Let's hear what this guy has to say, because the Birdman has him in a corner.
Birdman posted this? No. Birdman posted again.
He spread out my wings on content creators. Only Birdman I know is Harvey.
Destroying
This Birdman guy is a
for
complete
1.5
dunce, dude.
hours. Well, he took my advice. I'm not going to sit around and react to a fucking video that's an hour and a half long.
Warcraft raid and still had a tangible hairline. I have videos.
This guy using AI generated voice.
He has a receding hairline. Got him.
Easy pull, huh? Just randomly click the point of video.
Do you notice how these numbers don't add up to 100? Right, because this is acceptance rate within a subgroup, not the
You can't read the graph. Oh my god. Medical school acceptance rates in the United States from 2013 to 2000.
This Birdman guy, he's got to be trolling, right?
Dude, that Birdman
Am I
is
just
not
like
a real
really
human.
foolish
Like, I'm sorry.
and really gullible? Am I falling for this guy, like in his trolling efforts? Like, there's no way, right?
I only listen
Not
to people
this
with
chart.
proper hairlines.
There's no way.
16.
Exactly.
If you
If you are not an 8 out of 10, at least, sorry, I just can't listen to you.
Score
Such
of I guess.
I mean, that's always what they do, though. It's always the ad hominem, like, huh, just look at Asmongold. Why would you listen to a guy that looks like that? And like, dude, you don't have to agree with everything Asmongold says, but just to discount somebody's opinion because you think they they don't look attractive is so bizarre, man.
24 to 26. If you were Asian, you had a 6% chance to get accepted. If you were black, you had a 56% chance to get accepted. I want you guys to see this because this is how unbalanced and how unfair it is. I don't even know what to say. Weaponized yapping.
action and policies that seek to correct historical marginalization. We know that voter ID laws don't protect against voter fraud because voter fraud is not an actual problem in the
No, you're not. You're even going against
This guy is just talking about everything, dude. What's the odds this guy watches Vouch? 100% chance. That's the only way he's making these connections for... Like, what? Why are we even talking about voter fraud in the first place? And, yes, having to have an ID to vote would help reduce voter fraud. I don't even know how that's an arguable point.
voter ID because the...
Imagine being so brain broken.
Also, people like this that act as though black people are incapable of getting IDs, like, how racist is that? To think someone is so much littler than you that they're not even capable of getting a driver's license. Everybody has a driver's license, bro. Literally. It reminds me of the clip, who was it that was like, these black kids, they don't even know the word computer. Was it Nancy Pelosi? I can't remember who it was, dude. It's like the most racist thing that's ever been said on on the news. I was like, oh my goodness.
Asmongold, that you're defending the idea of not having IDs to vote in the United States. Like, you can disagree with Asmongold as much as you want, but doesn't it seem like a good idea, not to get too political here, doesn't it seem like a good idea for people to have IDs before they vote?
A generational intellect such as Birdman.
On a presidential election.
In fact, some people have a driver's license, probably shouldn't. Yeah, a lot of people have a driver's license that probably shouldn't. I mean, you just go to the DMV, and for the most part, they'll pass you. The DMV is the worst place on earth. You have to go through all this stuff, and then they basically just give you a driver's test where they don't actually test for anything. They make black people take their ID photos behind a black background to sabotage their IDs, don't you know? Oh, yeah, true. Lightfoot, Chicago? Oh, yeah, you're totally right. Lori Lightfoot is Chicago. Bass? What's her name, man?
Doesn't that seem like a good idea?
Wrong. It's not Lori Lightfoot.
Who would be opposed to that? I don't know. I guess people who are so mad at people like Asmongold that they would go against whatever sort of point he is defending.
Black people don't know where the DMV is? Are you serious? This is an hour?
And that's one of the defenses, saying it's racist to require IDs for voting because black people don't know where the DMV is to get their ID.
Can't remember her name, old white lady.
That's what the non-racists are saying is racist about having an ID requirement to vote. Interesting.
There's an hour and a half on this. Found another moment. The dude got so mad about this. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is an AI voice, so I'm not even sure if this guy's black in the first place, but who knows?
Let's cut the shit, Zach. My channel is older than yours. I was the #1 ranked Blanca player in the world.
This has nothing to do with anything. Although he is playing a fighting game, so good chance he's black.
Back when you were doing...
What does that even mean? The #1 Blanca player.
Like, this guy is just talking about some... Bro, they're like... Could you imagine your comeback to an argument being like... Well, I was the #1 Zed in League of Legends. Like, okay. What does that have to do with anything we're talking about right now, bro?
Your first World at Warcraft raid and still had a tangible hairline. I have videos
We're
older
talking
than
about
your entire
hairlines.
YouTube channel. I can't possibly have been an AI before AI existed, dumbass.
The comments, man.
He's so
Motherfucker,
upset.
do you know who I am? You're looking at the #1 Blanca player on...
Who are you, bro? Nobody cares about Blanca. Like, what? This has nothing to do with anything. Yeah, and exactly, dude. Like, what's this guy even yapping about?
He's doubling down. But also, I'm not going to lie. Before seeing the reveal, I thought this whole thing was AI.
Yo, what's up, gaming?
I'm not gonna lie.
I literally said it when we started the video. I said, is this guy using an AI voice? He talks exactly like he's using an AI voice. I was Quake 1 champ back in the day. I know everything you need to know about bones and toes. Exactly, dude. You know, can you solve the the voter fraud problem as well for us? Do you have an X account? I'm banned. So... Technically, yes, but no. I'm suspended for for being an inauthentic user.
Like, I thought the voice was AI. It sounded choppy and like
needs more
not
human
organic,
in tone.
But I guess it's a real person unless I'm falling for it. I don't know.
Deal.
I haven't seen the whole video yet. I'm watching it blind with you guys.
Yeah, guys, I hit Onyx and Halo Infinite. Honestly, that like degrades me as a human being. Might make me subhuman.
So let's continue.
World.
Is that him?
Me. Look up the rankings for Street Fighter 4. Me. Now.
Wow.
Currently,
You're so cool, bro. You're so good at Street Fighter 4.
It says #2.
This guy is like the soy, gay, unfunny version of Low Tier God. Like, if Low Tier God did this, it would be hilarious. But this guy is like the gay version.
Let's look that up real fast. I want to show y'all.
Okay.
All right. So
He
here you go.
cares so
In the
much.
rankings, would you look at that?
This is a video claiming claiming they're exposing Asmongold. And we're talking
What does this
about
have to do with anything?
these rankings. What does this have to do with anything?
Look who is
Can't be ancient capitalist. Let's talk about tax
that
policy.
This Japanese guy is in first place.
What does this have to do with the video? Yeah, so this is the reason why we don't have time to watch an hour-and-a-half video, is because you make it aside for talking about where you're ranked in Street Fighter 4. By the way, isn't Street Fighter 6 out? Your account is older than his account. Joined October 31st, 2008.
Oh my goodness.
August 2008. So I actually joined YouTube because August happened before October. That would mean that my account would be older than his. You see how that math works?
This guy,
well, that guy doesn't seem intelligent.
Well, I guess
enough to know
according to this guy's logic, Asmongold has better points. Yeah, it's seniority rules, I guess.
This is so funny.
Past me.
And he keeps going with the
Of
ranking.
course.
Yeah.
The guy that's higher ranked than you is cheating. I guess he must be racist too.
So this is not a real ranking. I'm actually #1 in the world, and I had been #1 in the world for like
He's a
7
fighter. That's
straight
hard for them.
years.
Yeah. Somehow this guy got CTE through the screen playing Street Fighter 4 because this is just delusional.
You can actually find people
reading a
videos
calendar
on
is hard,
YouTube because they
apparently.
beat me. And obviously they're not going to upload me beating them. So it's a big deal when you beat the #1 guy. I am a Street Fighter player.
#2.
My main is Blanca. My main character is Blanca.
Yeah,
Number
do
two.
the 2 times
Dude,
speed.
he is gonna like actually tweak out when he hears Asmongold say #2. This guy cares so much about being #1 in Street Fighter 4. As though it validates anything he's saying whatsoever.
Is because I'm a Street Fighter player. This is what I was known for. I was part of the fighting game clan.
And I'm sorry if I'm speaking over this guy, like, what are you missing? What are you missing?
I joined YouTube in 2006, so I guess I outranked both of them. When was YouTube? When did YouTube come out? Around then, right? 2006, 2005, something like that. I'm not sure. I'm afraid I was too young to even know how to operate an electronic at that age. So
This is origin story. By the way, he does sound totally
Got an OG.
different.
And black people are associated with crime in the United States.
Blanca deserves more respect. Well, you're looking at the respect, motherfucker.
That's the reason why people thought that it was different, is because it was different.
Can you explain the crime rate of white people, Zach? Why are Asians
I
better
love
than
that
you
this
in
is just spliced in between him flexing his Street Fighter 4 rank for absolutely zero reason. It's like in the middle of every like point he's trying to make. He's not even making points. The guy's actually just waffling.
regard? You never faced the levels of historic marginalization of black people. You weren't forcibly taken from Europe and brought here to work against your will. You weren't terrorized in the streets and denied property and liberty.
He knows that black people were sold to white people by black people, right? He knows that. he knows who gave them to us, right? Oh man.
Neither were you. Yeah, neither were you. What?
You're the
Neither were
leader
you.
in
Yeah,
nearly
yeah.
every
Exactly.
single category in crime in this country. Why are white people committing all that crime?
The graph.
Because we're the majority of the country, you dip. We make up the majority of the population, so obviously we should make up the majority of the crime in terms of racial statistics. But let's look at per capita.
Combines Hispanic
Hey,
crime
bro,
with
2026, you haven't seen that either? Yeah.
One
exactly.
problem with FBI data is that it groups
They do also group non-Hispanic whites.
Hispanic whites with
And
Hispanic
Hispanic
whites
whites
into
as
the white category.
Appears that he's peaked during Street
Holy
Fighter
sh-
4.
You hear
well, he's
that,
not even
Mark?
rank 1, so... Guy's a bit of a bum, you know what I'm saying? If he was rank 1, I'd take his opinion seriously, but rank 2? Come on, dude. Everyone conveniently doesn't understand per capita. Also, yeah, all these statistics, just like what he's pointing out here, they're always skewed every single time in a disadvantageous way to white people. You can see it with, like, how people classify certain hate crimes, or not even necessarily white people, just the right wing in general, always at a disadvantage when it comes to these statistical stuff. Like, you look at, like, the ADL and how they classify hate crimes, and frickin' violent Islam attacks are considered right wing, and you're just like, brother, what are you talking about?
My Hispanic viewers, you and the whites, one and the same, according to these statistics. Yeah.
You know,
I
my
don't make the
Hispanic friend would
rules,
actually be happy about this. He'd be like, yes.
I'm just reporting on it, okay?
Shit, that's not. So it's not even true then.
Are you bored?
There's lies,
Looking for
dirty lies,
something
and
to
there's
do?
statistics.
At least black people have the excuse of being treated like
Unfortunately, the statistics at this point in time are oftentimes compiled by people who are doing it disingenuously and skewing the results to make things look different than the way they actually are.
Shit, what's yours? And don't give me the excuse that you're the majority in this country, so you should be leading in crime.
The excuse. Right, the excuse, not like the mathematical, obvious reason. Like, are you serious, dude? This guy can't be real.
Japan and Korea are nearly homogenous, and those people still commit significantly less crime than white Americans. You've historically had all...
There's like less than half of the amount of them. Like, what are you even talking about? This is why you can't believe 90% of the scientific studies out there? Yeah, 100%. Lies and made up sources. Dude, we cannot be comparing Japanese people committing crime versus the amount of white people in America committing crime because Japan is tiny compared to America. Like, what? I just don't, like, my brain's going to explode. Unbiased but funded by government agencies? Yeah, exactly. Japan and Korea, the famously biggest countries in Asia, literally smaller than one state in America.
The advantages, live in the best neighborhoods, control 80% of the wealth, are in control of nearly every major instance.
White people control everything.
Why can't you be more like Asians?
I think in some regards we should. I think that there can be levels of aggression that we shouldn't have. I think there are things...
there's levels of... Well, I was going to say there's levels of every culture that we could learn to comparing apples to cabbage. Yeah. What's up about Al? I was going to say that we could learn things from other cultures, but there's only a few other cultures we could, learn and improve anything with, to be honest. Like, obviously, Asian work ethic is really good. I mean, in terms of Japan, they kind of do it to their detriment, where they basically work themselves to death 24/7, and that's like the whole culture over there. But, like, obviously, we could benefit from having a better work ethic in terms of culture and stuff like that. We should learn nothing from Euros. Unfortunately, maybe that's why it's taking longer for us to for our country to lay down and die to the immigrant overrun because the Civil War was or not the Civil War. What am I saying? The Revolutionary War was just all the cool Europeans coming to fight for America. Japan's not so bad. This cool culture in China and Korea is really bad, but Japan isn't that much better. Yeah. I would agree. Or Asian countries or cultures, a lot of the time prioritize punctualness and politeness and stuff like that. And that can obviously be beneficial. Obviously, I think America is much better because freedom of speech and all that stuff. And I don't think that you should prioritize being polite to people that actively want to destroy you. I've seen plenty of brawls break out between Koreans and Japanese, rage fights in the airports. Hey, man. From what I've heard, there's nobody more racist than Asians to other Asians.
For example, the Japanese or the Chinese dude that are better. Like, yeah, it's true. Definitely. It's not that crazy. This is the data. U.S. non-Hispanic white is 2.8. Black is 21. That's a crazy...
That's not looking good.
Right. Literally a 10x almost. Zach, I'm black. I promise we don't all think like him. This isn't a white versus black thing. This guy's just an idiot. Like, I think everybody knows.
But he's rank 2 on a certain character in Street Fighter 4 Asmongold. You're not taking this into consideration. He's actually far more intelligent than you. Question everything, even the art of questioning? 100%, brother.
There you go.
Socratic
There's
method
the key point.
always
the key
remains true.
takeaway of all this, right? This person, the Birdman, is not very smart. Doesn't matter his race. Doesn't matter if he's using AI to speak. None of that matters. What he's saying is unbelievably stupid. And the payoff isn't even that good. Look at this. He's got more dislikes than likes.
I love that the description of this video is he tried and failed spectacularly. It's almost like a commentary on himself making this video. That's so ironic.
Not even the horde of Asmongold haters are enough to overcome this situation, which is pretty impressive. So, unfortunately, the Birdman...
I was world champ at Mongoose Death Race. I'm now elected senator.
His grift.
That's valid.
I have not seen this one, by the way. You can see no red bar. Have not seen the...
But this guy's farming Asmongold for clout. Don't look at my channel. Like, hey man, Asmongold videos do well. And I like talking about the stuff he talks about. So, hey, I'm innocent, I swear.
Exposing the grift, Asmongold doesn't understand DEI and affirmative action. I'm sure that's an absolute banger. But for now, that's really all I got. You know what? After seeing the full context, I revoke my polling of support for Asmongold. You know what? I'm gonna revoke it.
Gonna work that algorithm.
I'm sorry, he defended himself well. I'm gonna take it back. Asmongold is still cool. We're gonna give him a second chance. Turns out the Birdman isn't the most reliable source of information. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed.
The Birdman appears to have an actual bird brain. Nobody's surprised. That was, dude. That is like. Do you guys know the Wendigoon, like, takedown video that one guy made? It was like 3 hours freaking long, and it was the worst thing of all time. This might be on that level. This is actually that bad. Also, Imtashed praising God right now because the Birdman is about to take all of the Asmongold aggro off of him for his horrendous videos about freaking Asmongold. The Birdman of Nyat Alcatraz. Yeah, dude, this whole video, entire criticism was so pathetic. And this is a 1.5 hour video, and half of it is him glazing himself about being the truth in Street Fighter. Like, what are we doing, dude? And Harvey Birdman really let himself go there. That was one of the worst arguments for. I mean, what was he even arguing against? He's just trying to make the point that Asmongold's racist, but his points were just nothing. And he backed it up with his Street Fighter repertoire. Like, what the? We can't be a real, like, serious human being. You can't do that in your video and expect to be taken seriously. He got views for it, though. I'm sure he'll enjoy that. I mean, unfortunately, him making that video is probably only going to end up making him more popular, despite how retarded he sounded. That was actually bad. I knew it was going to be good when I saw this Birdman making a response to Asmongold, but I didn't think it was going to be that. I didn't think it was going to be that good. Like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh, I also did see this. I saw that this author got basically bullied off Twitter because she retweeted a video of a dude dancing with, like, leeks taped to his head or something. Hello from Israel. I've been waiting for this moment. Excuse me, but what Street Fighter character do you play? Invalid opinion. Can I expect $7,000 in my bank account? No, I'm just kidding. What's up, man? I'm just kidding. What's up?
Hey, what's up, guys? Ruff here. So in this video, we'll be looking at yet another example of a Japanese creator being harassed off of social media by overseas users. This time we're talking about Kei Urana. We have talked about her multiple times before. She unfortunately has been the victim of non-stop harassment campaigns over the past couple of months. She is the author of the series Gachi Akira, which is very popular, but also with many other popular Japanese media. It has attracted an overseas audience,
and that's why aliens are real related just about as much.
Has been incredibly toxic, and as we can see, she has deactivated on Twitter, alongside many of the artists who are part of her team due to the most recent harassment campaign. And this is just another unfortunate example of someone.
Could you imagine harassing someone on Twitter because you didn't like a meme they retweeted? Like, really?
Good intentions, who's tried to communicate.
They retweeted, like, they have nothing to do with your culture. They don't relate to you at all. Like, and you're going after them because you were offended by something they posted, which wasn't even offensive at all in the first place, by the way.
With this overseas group of social media users still being harassed nonstop.
Dude, the Twitter demons are maybe like the worst people
believing she has done absolutely nothing wrong. So what are we talking about here? Well, here is the context.
Don't start a drinking game about ex-police harassing Asians. You won't last the night.
So Kei Urana is the author of the...
When when Japan ended up on the timeline, that was some of the best stuff ever. We know aliens are real because they're smart enough to stay away from here. No, we know aliens aren't real because the government keeps trying to tell us they're real. That's how we know they're not real.
Here's Gachi Akuta, which is very popular and it's also attracted an overseas audience as well. Now, the backlash began when people from the Western side of Twitter started assuming that this character was trans, and that was based simply off of headcanon.
I hate it when people do this. I absolutely hate it when people do this, and they just take random characters and they either turn them gay in their own like little headcanon. They turn them gay, trans, whatever, and then in their own little mind LARPing world, they'll start accusing the author of like doing things that are out of character for the character, despite the fact that they've basically made up their own fan fiction lore for this character. It's so bad. We know aliens are real because they're trying to get into our country.
To the point where
different kind of aliens,
Urana, the author, had to come out and say, no, this character is not trans, where then weirdos on Twitter started
Why would they even expect a Japanese anime character to be trans in the first place? As far as I am aware, transgenderism is super, super frowned upon in Japan. Based.
Assume her
I wish I could
identity,
give
claiming
$7,000, but I don't have the authority to do so.
Non-binary.
Hey, put a word in, you know what I'm saying? Headcanons are gay, period.
Which, as you can see from a related post, she was quite surprised to learn that about herself, because that is not how she identifies. And then people on the Western...
They're even saying she identifies as being non-binary. Just because she dresses alternative. Like, are you serious?
Side of Twitter saw her deny that she is non-binary, and they claimed that was creating a safe space for transphobia, because apparently it's transphobia.
This is like what happened to Five Nights at Freddy's with Scott Cawthon, where his entire franchise got taken over by homosexuals and basically just turned it into a weird, like, sodomizing animatronic like cluster fest, and then he got removed from the creative processes of the entire franchise, or I think he stepped away or something like that because he donated to a Republican, and people were like, oh, he hates all gay people now.
Correct people when they make false claims about your
like,
identity.
What did you expect the Christian
then things got even worse when
Five Nights at
people
Freddy's
coming off of
dude.
that set of drama used it to justify harassing her when she made a very baseline claim asking people to not use official covers as templates for original art. That is the most basic thing to request of any
I thought it was only
group
me who
of
remembered
fans,
it.
but apparently this was
He
too
said to make
much
his
for
free
that
stocks his
already
family.
very toxic portion of the overseas audience who used this as an opportunity to harass her. And then all of this culminated into a live stream where she was harassed over all of these issues, where she was harassed, where people were trying to claim she was non-binary, talking about the identity of her characters, talking about shipping, asking her if she was
trying to, like,
racist,
force you to be
transphobic,
non-binary?
all of these things. To the point where she had to make several statements talking about how frustrated she is dealing with an overseas group of social media users constantly harassing her
It's
and
sad
putting words
'cause
in her mouth.
This lady probably now thinks that all Americans are this retarded. It's like, dang, I'm sorry for you. You just ran into the absolute worst people on planet Earth on Twitter.
And now we see the next step, which is her officially deactivating on Twitter. And like I said earlier, it's not just her, it's several members of her team as well who tried to defend her and ended up getting harassed themselves. This most recent situation stems from a post she shared
This is what
on
offended
Instagram,
them so bad, dude.
where you have this individual using these green onions instead of locks to pretend to be this character from
It's
her
almost like
series.
Japanese
And
people
said,
don't have dreadlocks, dude.
and now why the F would Urana post a guy putting green onions as if it's Jabberlocks, bruh. And this is really what set off the next harassment campaign, where people were now claiming that Kei Urana was racist, where people were tagging her, making all sorts of very aggressive comments towards her, tagging and other behavior that people will openly admit while they're getting blocked and then complaining about being blocked. As you can see, there's this post that went viral saying, "Claim here your I survived the Kei Urana mass block badge." saying survivor of the 2026
that super
mass
cool
block.
flag they have
As I always
surrounding their
say,
profile picture.
getting blocked on Twitter typically just means you're annoying, right?
Yeah.
Like, not every time someone gets blocked on Twitter, it means they're being silenced because what they're saying is so profound and devastating to the recipient that they just can't handle it. Most of the time, it's because you're annoying. That's it. You're
All the
annoying.
gay furries flooded his
you're
fan base, which I mean, it was
attention-seeking,
kind of inevitable.
And that's exactly what this original poster admits to.
It was very unfortunate what happened to him, to his franchise. I can't imagine being somebody that makes something and then it just gets completely overrun by homosexuals. Like, thankfully, I have the authority in chat to just freaking ban weirdos. You can't really just delete people that have already bought your game. Like, you can't just like remove them from the community in terms of like what Scott Cawthon was doing.
They say that they've been spamming her name left and right, even having people tag her under their posts. Wow, I wonder why someone might get blocked because of behavior like that.
Yo, how are these people avoiding the X ban, but I got hit by it? That's messed up, no? That's messed up, no? Yo, thanks for the sub, Neon.
Kay Urana would try to explain what happened with her post here that created these allegations.
What are you talking
that
about?
she's
We're all
racist,
raging homosexuals with your
saying,
whole fan base?
This
Dude,
is a quote from a dance video that recreates the scene by using hair to resemble a
the himboverse converted everybody. Oh no.
Leak. I apologize if it caused offense. I will remove the quote. I shared the dance because I found it entertaining and I had no intention of making fun of the culture. And also she said she's happy to see so many people recreating Jabber's dance and Zanka's falling down in such a fun and cool way. And she also says that, well, basically, I'm not this person you say you are, but people continue to say, well,
so the person with the
there
dreads
she is
isn't even
doubling
black
down.
And they're saying they're being
She's
racist?
a racist.
Like, oh my god.
And people make posts like this. I don't know what they're quoting because the person has gone private, but it says, address the problem, say a genuine apology, and be better and mature. No.
Getting
Block
lectured
your
by
fan.
actually some sad loser in their room, laying in their bed 5 minutes after jerking off, complaining about you on Twitter. And this person thinks they have the authority to tell the author of the series what to do. Like, oh my goodness, dude. These people can't be serious.
And create more of a mess and act childish. And you can see the note saying Kay Urana apologized for reposting the video and provided an explanation. But that's never good enough. It's never good enough. You can apologize, you can capitulate to these people. They're still going to be mad. All of these people on Twitter, they're always going to be mad. They're not looking for a genuine apology. They don't even care. They just want to use it as an excuse to dogpile you and harass you. And right around that time, Kay Urana would post this on Twitter, her final post before deactivating, saying, alright, X chaos is on the rise, and I've decided it's getting in
so funny they were
the
calling her
way
gay
of
and
my
non-binary
creative
too, and
work.
she was just like, what?
So
Yeah,
I
like,
hereby bid
don't
farewell
lump me
to
in
X.
with this. Are you kidding me? This is like forced valor, but it's the worst possible kind. I would say forced in a word that starts with an F, but I can't say that on YouTube.
Catch you somewhere else, which is probably the best decision at this point for Kay Urana.
Twitter
Why
notes
do
has
you want
become
to
the equivalent of
continue to
police
engage
body cams for
with
Twitter freaks.
all
Yeah.
of these people on
Community
the
notes
Western
strikes again.
side of Twitter who are doing nothing more than harass you and seek you being upset. They want you to be upset. They want to see a reaction out of you. So stop letting them get a reaction out of you. Just move on and do something else. But of course, the people who really want an apology are now celebrating and saying, it's kind of my first time seeing a mangaka deactivate Twitter. I feel so young and new. Yes, these are the people who are trying to do the right thing.
This is the kind of thing that gets these people gleeful
and
in
seek
their
an
life.
apology.
This is how meaningless
we know
their
it's all
lives have
about.
been. Ando's actually a murdered, missing indigenous woman. Shh, don't tell anybody that, man. I have to head out for the day. Thanks for showing my song. I'll have a new one out in a few days. I look forward to that. No problem, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
It's about harassment and feeling powerful. And you can see
The Japanese just
also
don't
the
get this out of the
graffiti
Western
designer.
internet. Would be great if they could get a
Gacha
notification of sort when making a
also
social account to
was
ignore all these
harassed.
lunatics
You
and
can
block
see
on site.
people mocking
I wish
them,
I got a
defending
notification to block them on site.
Kei Urana.
Actually,
saying many things.
Maybe not. They're kind of entertaining, to be honest. It's kind of entertaining to watch them spurg out.
Saying, guess I'll delete it too. It's not even fun anymore. No matter how much I share all sorts of stuff here, if there's no one to appreciate it, there's no need to report it either. The people you're meant to meet, you'll meet in the places you're supposed to. Definitely. And you can see people are just mocking any sort of defense of Kei Urana to the point where eventually they would deactivate as well. And then we had another animator for Gacha Akira repost someone else saying, "Go F yourselves, all of you weird Gacha Akira fans.
So based.
Kei is an awesome mangaka who was so kind and interacted with her fandom so much. But you weirdos all ruined it. With the constant harassing over
So
gender/sexual stuff and stealing her art, then
Wish I
calling
wasn't
it your
suspended
own.
on Twitter so I
Keep
could go
your
like this
trans
post.
BS to yourself and stop trying to force it on everyone else. Just because she disagreed with the things y'all were pushing, Western fans as usual, doesn't make her
Like,
a
oh,
hater."
bro, it's so sad. This is like, is this how black people who are like, I understand why some people are racist feel? Like, I feel like that right now. I'm like, I understand why you would hate all Westerners. I may be one of them, but I understand why you would hate all of us, and I am so sorry. Like, I hate I hate those people too. Douche nozzle's got a douche.
Of it, effing hell, I hate Western fans so effing much, and this stupid BS being spread these days. Stop calling everything racist for F stakes too.
Agreed.
My God, you people are pathetic AF. F y'all. So that's
W
a
crash
repost from an animator of Gacha Akira, so you can see how they feel about this. But forget reposts, here's an original post from that same animator saying, "I hate Twitter, I hate TikTok, bunch of insufferable, entitled, loathing, child-minded regards everywhere."
See, that's the thing though. If you're able to take it, this stuff is it's kind of fun, I'll be honest. Like, just to see how bad it is. Maybe that's crazy for me to say, but to see people that are genuinely that like ridiculous just as humans, it's funny to see them like flail around and cry about stuff.
Okay.
Obviously, they do create a lot of problems in terms of like deplatforming people, or even getting somebody like Rev's what was it? His merch or Advanced GG or something. His partnerships canceled and stuff like that. Those people are really cringe, and I feel like that should be punishable somehow. Because actively going after somebody's way of making money for no reason is pretty evil. Like watching a dumpster fire. Wow, they use the word, yeah.
And you can see this person saying this.
Can we unnormalize saying slurs? They said the R word. Oh, man. I can't believe people are even calling that a slur. It's just a straight up medical term, dude.
This is a Gacha Akira animator. "I'm tired. Can we unnormalize saying slurs?" And then down here,
we need to say more
they say,
slurs.
"By the way, I support what Gachi..."
Renormalize slurs. I don't know. I find it exhausting. Like, these people are... Why I see the worst in all people, yeah.
Twitter has done. Kei Urana deserves...
Okay, but like, let me put it this way. Would your life be nearly as entertaining if Birdman didn't exist? If Birdman did not exist, would you have as much whimsy and joy in your life? Like, he's literally just a clown.
Deserved a talking to about her behavior with the black community.
It's like you don't have to invite a clown to come to your birthday party or anything. They'll just do it for free on Twitter.
See, they got hit with a note on their original post saying, "OP is one of Kei Urana's harassers and still actively supports the harassment." Yeah, so you can see why the animators of this show,
I think we can manage without
really
him.
tied to it, might be a bit defensive when you're trying to wag your finger in her face.
A slur is something you call the person to match the slur. Retard is not a slur because you don't call actual retarded people retarded. You call freaking idiots retards. Yeah, agreed. And a lot of the times, people with mental disabilities aren't offended at all. That's the thing about slurs that normally doesn't, like, most of the time, the people that could actually be called them, they're normally chill as frick about it. The people who are getting all upset about it are the people that don't even fit in the category of what's being said.
Posting of a video where someone used green onions instead of dreads. That's it. I guess now we can go off and harass everyone involved with this series.
I'm definitely not offended.
And then you can see
me neither, dude. People can say whatever they want about me. I mean, then again, like, there's not really many slurs you can call a white guy. I mean, people try and make them up, but it's just, they're funny. I don't care.
People trying to morally police behavior.
Absolutely despise a
and
performative
nobody's
outrage.
buying
Yeah,
it
it's
because
so
they're on the
pathetic.
same end of the harassment campaign that they were before all this went down.
I just don't understand
Of
how
course,
these
you can-
people are able to live their lives in such misery 24/7. Like, they actively go out of their way to make themselves as miserable as possible by finding absolutely anything to be offended by.
See some posts talking about the situation, getting a lot of support saying, "Congratulations, you bullied the mangaka of your favorite series off of social media in the name of activism. What's the next step of your master plan?" Well, I'm sure more harassment, playing the victim despite being the aggressors in this situation, among many other things, but this whole situation is an absolute mess. I feel very sorry for Kei Urana. Like I said, I've talked about her
About as
multiple
close to
times.
retarded you can get
And
without being
it's the same
diagnosed.
story.
Listen,
right?
we're all
She's
retards
just-
somehow, you know? We all are, you know?
Just existing, creating, and people on the English-speaking side of Twitter are harassing her nonstop and trying to accuse her of being every Istanphobe imaginable.
It's
And
unironically
despite her
completely
best
different internal
efforts
programming and
to
worldview.
Communicate
That's the thing. It's
with the
practically impossible to talk to people like this because you simply can't get through to them. It is straight up like talking to a brick wall. Why is retard specifically a slur? Idiot, moron, and imbecile also uses medical terms for the mentally ill, so why is retard specifically wrong? Because they just make stuff up, man. They say everything's a slur nowadays. They hate themselves, and so they hate the world, and to cope with that, they want everyone to be as unhappy as they are. Probably true.
these people that I feel like she shouldn't even waste her time with, it just makes things worse. And maybe deactivating from Twitter is the next and best step for her.
I mean, for her, I'm sure it gives her a lot more peace of mind that you don't have to deal with complete idiots on the internet all day, every day, 24/7. I'm sure it would be tiring to see people constantly bombarding you with stuff like this if it actually bothers you. Like, to be fair, if I was her, I would also be bothered that people are like placing weird sexual identities onto me. Like they're saying that she identifies as not binary. If that was me, I'd be like, absolutely not. The people are the most retarded, the ones who can't admit they're retarded. Yeah, anybody who can't take pot shots at themselves or make a joke about themselves is just pathetic. Yeah, you have to undergo an annoying translation phase where you establish definitions and terms before you even being able to engage. And it's funny because a lot of the times they'll like walk into these traps. Well, it's not even necessarily a trap. It's just you'll be like, oh, so you agree to this definition of the word. And they'll be like, yeah. And then you use that definition of the word to prove their point wrong. And then they'll just be like, well, no, actually. And then, yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Then them pretending to not understand things selectively. Exactly. Well, I don't know if it's pretending or they just genuinely don't understand. Like, they might actually just be that far gone, that brainwashed.
Move on from this section of the fan base that I'm sure doesn't really support you that much to begin with and only causes headaches.
Yeah, the people doing
at
this
point.
all hated you to begin
Focus on people who really enjoy the content.
Being a
without
retard
having
comes
to
with it
police every
from
aspect
within,
of
not
it,
from the
or
outside. Truly
insert their
philosophical,
own,
true.
Whether it's
Easiest way to fight the
identity
coinkos on the internet
politics
is just
or
agree with
their
them when they call you a
agendas
name.
in general into everything you're creating.
That's how it's been for,
just stay away from
for
that
ages,
section.
right? Just accept the insults they hurl at you. They don't know what to do about them. Like, if I don't care about the words someone calls me, then they have absolutely zero, like, firepower against me mentally. The only times words should get to you is if you actually believe what they're saying is true about yourself, you know? Retardation is a scientific term. Materials can be fire retardant. Sadly, people can be mentally retardant, but stupid, slow, idiot, imbecile, etc. have become slurs and are now acceptable. Retard will return to acceptable.
Focus on the people who appreciate art, and
Make
that's
slurs
it.
great again.
But anyways,
if I was running for
that's
president,
gonna do
that
for
would
the
be
situation. If you guys enjoyed this video, consider giving this video a like, and consider subscribing as well and turning on notifications for daily uploads on this channel, as well as multiple streams a week here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
During those moments, I have this game where I ask a retard or douchebag when trying to figure out if they're being disingenuous or actually just retarded. A money retardant. Make slurs great again. I think it's Smugalana that has the that does the rage bait or retard poll. Anytime someone like that does something like that, like, are they rage baiting or are they just stupid? Yeah, it's unfortunate too because that mangaka getting off Twitter, it's only going to make things worse for the actual fans of the series. But two, it's just going to empower all the people that bullied her off of Twitter to begin with. They're just going to feel more and more power to do the exact same thing and think they can keep getting away with it and do it to more and more people. I kind of see that stuff happen all the time. And who gets empowered by thinking that they got some random person they don't know canceled on Twitter? Is that seriously how some people like spend their time and get really excited? Yeah, Alana does that. I love Alana, man. Alana has such good content. Yeah, now they have Taste of Blood. Yeah. It definitely only get worse for people that have to endure those people's Twitter wrath. Some of the happiest and kindest people I know are mentally retarded. Down syndrome. Dude, people with Down syndrome are genuinely the happiest people on planet Earth. Like, they are so chill, bro. I love the Shane Gillis skit about him too, man. Like, you just be, or I don't know if you've ever seen the Shane Gillis skit. He's like, bro, I'll just be talking about my cousin with Down syndrome or something, and he'll just pull like a grilled cheese sandwich out of his jacket that he's just been carrying around that he prepped in like at 12 a.m. in the middle of the night the day before. I'm like, dude, that's the life right there. Cooking up grilled cheese at 12 in the morning, packing your own grilled cheese wherever you go. It may be down, but the mental is up. True. She looks like Japanese boy in a band. Kinda, a little bit. All right, I watched the last thing you sent me, Matt Hatter. And then might get off after this one because it is 1:30 in the morning. Doc's in my time zone. I was gonna drop a like. What is this? What kind of music's your favorite? I'm gonna be honest. I'm not necessarily a person that has a favorite kind of music. I just like anything that sounds good. But I think a lot of stuff sounds good. I don't think I could ever point to like a very specific type of music that's my favorite. Because I just like all kinds of stuff.
Hey girl, you make me wait too long and spend
this is so goofy, dude.
How long can it go on? I wait and wait, oh man, that's it. You gotta shake those trees, you can't ever quit. Better late than never, no way, I need it now, girl, don't be that way. I waited my whole life, don't make me wait no more. Just a little peek of what you have.
I'm trying to be as chill as this cat, bro.
Hurry up, put them treats on me. No more back bender, no more overlooking this now.
I'm a whatever I like music guy too.
Don't keep me simmering, don't leave me brewing. 1 second more will be my undoing. Hurry up and wait, I won't hold my breath.
There are entire genres of music where I'm like, I don't even know if I like this kind of music. And then one day I'll hear a song in that genre and I'll be like, you know what? Never mind. This kind of slaps.
At this rate, I'm gonna wait to death. So many reasons why you just say no. Not right now, I'm overflow. Hey girl, you make me
this is so goofy, dude.
It's been 5 minutes, how long can it go on? I wait and wait.
This is so silly, it's great, yeah.
You gotta shake those trees, girl, don't ever quit.
They're kind of hitting that. They're getting sturdy.
some now. I'll take some if I don't get it soon. Don't put me on hold. It's my topic. Don't string me along.
I see cat. I like cat. True.
Every single
Cats
beat
are
when I
base.
finally get it, it's gonna taste so sweet. Good things come to those who wait. I'd rather get it
I say
now.
as someone who doesn't have a cat.
Maybe later. Nope, I need it now. Any more delay, I will not allow. In due time, not soon enough.
Isn't like P4 Golden music?
Not right now.
I like some of the tracks in P4 Golden.
In a bit. That's not a
Here to listen? Yeah, I'll listen to it. Put the title of it in chat. The link will probably just get sent to the abyss. I don't know what happens to the links.
Hey girl, you make me wait too long. It's been 5 minutes. How long can it go on? I wait and wait. Oh man, that's it. You gotta shake those trees, girl. Don't ever quit.
This cat gonna become a pharaoh, dude? That was a good video. That was goofy. Yeah, down. I'm down to watch Clandestine. Or listen. Is it on YouTube? Or is it on like SoundCloud or something? Last time I tried to use SoundCloud on stream, it was acting weird. I did manage to get it to work though, but I have no idea how I managed to make it work. It just started randomly working. Dude, my voice is dying. I need to like train, stream longer and longer. Like I don't know how Leaflet does this for like 8 to 10 hours a day. I mean, I would love to do it for 8 to 10 hours a day, but my voice will literally disintegrate. Just got to work. Cheers, man. Good stream. Thanks, dude. I'm ending here in a minute anyway. Thanks for stopping by. Dude, I still can't believe that Hassan's getting subpoenaed. It just seemed like something that would never happen. Like, I'm glad it's happening. But it genuinely seemed like something that would never happen. Sometimes I resign myself to the it's nothing ever happens club. I probably shouldn't. A bit too nihilistic. Just need to exercise your voice more. I don't talk a lot, so I can't last very long. I just need to yap harder. And code pink. Definitely crazy how obvious stuff seems so far-fetched. Not sure the link went through. Yeah, links don't go through. If there's like a title to it or something that I can like, can I like search it? Just like on Firefox or something? Because links just die in my chat. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea how to fix it. I don't even know what's moderating it because I don't have any moderation. Don't type any slurs. Like I don't have any auto mod or anything, I don't think. Hold on, let me see if there's a setting I can turn on maybe somewhere or something. Because I have no idea how to make it so links go through, because they just never seem to. Nothing ever happens. Maduro moments before judgment. I can't believe we just took that guy. That was one of the best things that ever happened in terms of just like pure comedy. We literally just stole that guy from his own bed in the middle of the night. I had to spike my optimism lately. Yeah, me too. Things have been getting a lot better recently. Obviously, still some problems with what's going on in Iran, but in general, our side of the culture war, I think, is winning. And blew up Chavez's grave. That's just straight up based, you know. Could have sent a nuke to Chavez's grave and it wouldn't have been enough. Yeah, clandestine. I can't find a way to make links go through. I'm sorry. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how to fix that. I don't know if it's just a YouTube streaming thing. You might be able to send it through if you go to Twitch. Not sure. Yeah, but the culture pendulum is slowly swinging back to common sense. Yeah, thankfully. I put turn the light off Maduro in your box. Trump, Rubio, and P. Hegsworth. I'll probably watch that next time. I'm gonna see if I can watch Clandestine's thing, and then I'm probably gonna get off because I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm gonna lose my voice, and you're gonna hear my true voice, where I sound like a anime girl. I'm actually just a petite 5'4" Asian lady. Did that go through? Yeah, I see it. I see it on Twitch. I don't know why links go through on Twitch and not on YouTube. If you guys ever want to send links, you could just go to Twitch chat and send them. Also, could have followed you in here, though I rarely use Twitch. I appreciate it. Alright. I've never used Suno before. Send links where? On Twitch. Links go through on Twitch, apparently. YouTube's probably more worried about scam bots. Well, that's definitely true, considering since I started stream, I had something telling me to buy AI viewers on Twitch. Classic. I've never used Suno because I have no musical talent. Yeah, thanks for the follow on Twitch, Matt. I appreciate it. It's metal, by the way. Sick. Suno's unbelievably fun to mess around with. You can use Suno for free too, right? Sick. This is a freaking epic song, dude. Like the vibe on it. Dude, I love it whenever almost like the opera singing starts coming in. You're doing a lot of experimenting with Suno. This is a banger. This man, I love blending genres and styles. That's maybe a detriment. But that was a sick, like, riff. The guitar work in this is going insane. Dude, like, everybody's AI music, it's so good now. I can't wait to see what it looks like in 2 years, 3 years. It's gonna be insane. This is the worst it'll ever be? Yeah, exactly. That's what's so insane about it. And it's already so good. That like it's cool, but it's also a little bit scary just to imagine how good it's going to become. It'll probably be able to do things we never even comprehended, you know? Looks like my music, the headerverse taking over. Yeah. Headerverse is fire, bro. Dude, this is a sick song, man. Am I able to like it without an account? No, unfortunately. Here, I'll drop the link for you guys in YouTube chat. If it'll work. Hopefully it'll work. Okay, never mind. The link is more characters than YouTube chat even has. Somehow. With the Suno link. Dude, how is this link so long? Is there like a copy button? Okay, that's a lot shorter. You guys have accounts and you want to go like it? Oh, that was sick, dude. So much sick stuff coming out. Yeah, I'm staying on Twitch. Here, I'll send it to you on Twitch. All right. It's time for me to go to bed, man. This one I wrote in the prompt's pretty complex. If you put in a really generic prompt, the song still sound kind of hollow. For now, I max out the prompt box usually. You gotta do the Skybrowse technique of converting the text to Chinese so you can condense it. You just ask Grok or ChatGPT to translate it all to Chinese. It takes up less characters. You could type more stuff in English and then translate it down to Chinese to fill out the prompt box even more. No, it's all really good. Thanks for listening, kind words. Sleep well, dude. You guys too. I appreciate you guys all for stopping by. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Might stream tomorrow, not sure. We'll see. There'll definitely be another one this week though. For sure, for sure. All right. I appreciate you guys all for stopping by. Hope you guys have a good night. Good night, good night, good night.